We've specified that. We've given our guys very specific things that this is what it takes this week, guys, so go do it and prepare yourself for that way. Just like last week, they've had tremendous practice, just great. This is a really good work ethic practice team. They value the hour and a half, evening or afternoon times that we have together, and they really maximize those opportunities to prepare.
In a game like this, what's the area or what are the things that can sway a football game in one direction or another?
Turnovers are obviously big. I really believe that if we win that, then that changes the game in a good way. On the flip, if we're turning the ball over, it's when you play Morningside, it's always about your possessions and what you do with them. We're counting possessions. We know there needs to be a ratio of what do we do with our possessions versus what are they doing with their possessions. And so it really will come down to getting a few stops. We have to get a few stops, and then we have to do what we've done all year on offense and keep moving the chains and then finish in the red zone.
Could be a fun one, a great opportunity for the Defender football program this weekend. Coach, always appreciate your time and good luck against the Mustangs.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Christian.
That is Christian Zylstra setting the table again for our Great Plains Athletic Conference football game this afternoon. It's the Dordt Defenders taking on the Morningside Mustangs in Great Plains Athletic Conference action. Glad to have you along with me on this Saturday afternoon, a bright, sunshiny Saturday afternoon, not nearly as cold as last week when we were down in Seward, and game time temperatures right around 29 degrees. Today, 30 degrees warmer. 57 degrees, winds out of the northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. The winds could be a factor before today is finished. The Defenders and Morningside conducting the coin toss moments ago. Morningside won the coin toss. They called tails, and the coin turned up tails. And so the Defenders will be receiving the opening kickoff. Morningside has deferred their decision to the second half, so they'll try to squeeze out that extra possession, if you will, at the end of the first half and then get it back to start the second half. That is always a big momentum swing opportunity. And the Morningside Mustangs have elected that they will defend the goal to my left. That is the north goal, if you are familiar with the layout here at Open Space Park. The Dordt Defenders 5-1, Morningside 5-0. Defenders will have a bye week next week before returning home to wrap up the home portion of the regular season 2 weeks from today. They'll be doing that against the Hastings College Broncos. And then 3 weeks from today, the Defenders wrapping up the regular season as they will be on the road at Briar Cliff to conclude the 2020 fall portion of the football season. Remains to be seen if there will be a spring portion for either of these two teams. Still a little bit of work to be done between Dordt and Morningside, and today will be a big determining factor on whether these teams are playing in the spring when the NAI is scheduled to have their postseason playoff series. Morningside will be kicking off, and doing the kicking for the Mustangs will be Caleb. Well, beg your pardon, I believe that's Chase Carter is listed at least, but doesn't look like it is Chase Carter out there for the Morningside Mustangs. It will be Brendan Frank. Brendan Frank, a freshman, handling the kicking chores for Morningside, and we are underway. A high end-over-end kick, driven all the way through the end zone with that 5 to 15 mile per hour wind behind it. And the Defenders will take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Morningside, a team that is allowing just 51 yards per game on the ground. Morningside, 270 through the air is allowed for the Defenders. They want to run it. 282 on the ground, 244 passing. Both teams, it's the strength against strength day today. Noah Clayberg turns, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll right, lofts it towards the sideline and overshoots. Jaden Heisman was open about 13 yards down the field at the 38-yard line, but that pass lofted high and out of bounds. It'll be second down and 10 for the Defenders as Dordt went to the rollout to start this afternoon's contest. Second down and 10 for the Defenders. Clayberg hands it off. with the football is Carter Skibout. Skibout picks up maybe 2 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 for the defenders at their own 27-yard line. And we'll call it 3rd down and 7, and give him forward progress out to the 28-yard line. In the backfield along with Clayburg. You've got Trojan and Skibout. Clayburg flushed on the run. Up to the 30-yard line, turns the corner, and is run out of bounds right at the first down marker, and it looks like he got enough for a Dordt University first down. A 7-yard scramble for Clayburg. He was just out of the grasp of a couple of players giving chase. David Rios had a shot at him, but the junior from Pella, 5'11", 210, was able to just get out of bounds at the first down marker. Clayburg throws towards the sideline, incomplete, intended for Jungling, coverage that time by Jamal Jones. You know that Jungling will be a marked man for the defenders today. Jungling, 46 catches, 13 yards per catch. That pass falls incomplete. It will be 2nd down and 10. Hubelhorst is to the near side for the defenders. We're scoreless, just underway. Clock stops, incomplete pass, 14-11 remaining here in the first quarter. Clayburg up the left sideline. He's to the 30, inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line before he is finally dragged down. And it appears one of the cameramen on the sideline, got to have your head on a swivel down there on the sideline, and coming out of nowhere, the photographer. Hope that wasn't the Sioux City Journal photographer who took the worst of that collision.
Was it the guy in the green? That was our photographer.
Sioux City Journal guy got one up close and personal. Hand off to Skibout. Skibout up the middle, and he picks up 8 yards on the play. So Noah Clayburg tips the field for the defenders. Dordt able to run that design quarterback sweep to the near sideline. And now the defenders facing 2nd down and 8 down at the 23-yard line. Clayburg checks the sidelines. Noah gets the snap. Noah turns, hands, gives to Skibout, and Skibout knocked down at the 20-yard line. He's going to pay the price for that 3-yard pickup on the play. Picks himself up a little gingerly. It'll be 3rd down and 5 at the 20. 3rd and 5 for the defenders at the 20-yard line. In all likelihood, 4-down territory here, especially with that stiff breeze picking up out of the northwest. Clayburg, Dordt heading into the wind. Clayburg's going to run it on the side, on the right side of the line, and not much room there for Noah. That's going to bring up 4th down and 5. 4th and 5 for the defenders. Football is at the 20. This would be a 37-yard field goal attempt. Dordt will not go for the field goal here. They'll send Jaden Heisman out onto the field. Dordt trying to extend the drive. 4th down and 5. 12:42 remaining, first quarter of play. Dordt. Turn, handed off, Skibout, second effort. Did he get there? Doesn't look like he did. They're going to mark him a yard shy of the first down, and the defenders will turn it over to their defense, unable to extend the drive in Morningside territory, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Mustangs at the 17-yard line. Dordt needed the 15 for a first down. So Dordt unable to sustain the drive after getting the run by Clayburg that tipped the field. And now the defenders will send their defense onto the field and try to slow down this high-octane Morningside offense. Morningside's offense led by quarterback Joe Dolenchek. Dolenchek in the pistol, hands it off to Ponder. Ponder in the open field, and he's tripped up at the 25-yard line by Jalen Placide. They'll give him forward progress out to the 27-yard line. And it's a first down for the Mustangs at the 27. That's a touchdown-saving tackle in all likelihood by Placide. Dolenchek in the pistol, fakes the handoff, under pressure, throws underneath, passes deflected, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. David Kakmarinski able to put some pressure on Dolenchek. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Football at the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Dolenchek, much more dangerous in the pocket than when he runs. He does not run much, only out of necessity. Back to pass is Dolenchek, swings it out to Ponder. Ponder, screen pass, he's hemmed in, still on his feet, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Mino Jones on the tackle. That's a loss of 3 on the play for for the Morningside Mustangs, and that'll set up 3rd down and 13. Jones coming all the way from the other side of the field on the screen pass. It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Mustangs. Mustangs with their wind at their back. They're at the 25-yard line. They need the 38 for a first down. Dolenchek turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder stops short of the first down marker. On the tackle for the defenders, Quentin Murphy, safety, coming up to make the stop. And the Mustangs will be forced to punt. It'll be 4th and 6. Well, the Dordt crowd giving their defense a round of applause as they come off of the field. Colton Earlbeck will be punting for the Mustangs. Back to receive at about the 30 is Nathan Kabongo. Line of scrimmage is the 33-yard line. Earlbeck, a 33 yards per punt average. He's got the wind helping him here, and it'll take a bounce at the 20. Picking it up is Kabongo at the 15. He's to the 20, breaks the tackle, 30. He's to the 35 and brought down at the 35-yard line. And the defenders will take over first down and 10 on the 20-yard return by Nathan Kabongo. 1st and 10 for the defenders. So Earlbeck's punt got it away, took a high hop though. That was a 52-yard punt, so about 20 yards better than his average, but Kabongo picked it up at the 15 and returns it out to the 35. 1st and 10 for the defenders. Clayberg's going to run option, pitches it over to Trojan. Trojan is stacked up, nothing there for Anthony Trojan. That'll bring up 2nd down. Loss of a couple on the play. 2nd down and 10. Well, it's 2nd down and 12, beg your pardon. So 2nd down and 12. Skibout is in the backfield along with Clayberg. To the near side, Ben Hubelhorst. Haven't seen Dordt go to Hubelhorst yet this afternoon. They've tried to Jaden Heisman. They've tried to Levi Junkling. And now the defenders call a timeout. Early timeout by the defenders. 10:08 remaining, first quarter of play. Coach Joel Penner wants to talk things over with his offense, facing 2nd down and long. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center. 88.5, back with more in a moment.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by Northside Body Shop, serving the community since 1955. Offering body and fender work, paint, free dent removal, glass installation, and chip and frame repair. A certified PPG shop at 722-2313. And by Kevin Gasing, CFA, and Water Valley Investment Advisors. Custom tailored investment services for the successful investor. 712-395-0764.
You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. We're also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. It'll be 2nd down and 12 for the defenders at their own 33-yard line. Hayden Large. And Dordt going to a new package here. Got plenty of time on the play clock. You got 25. They haven't cranked it in yet. So Dordt will go with Ethan Thomas at quarterback. They'll go 5 spread. Clayberg lined up in the slot, actually. They'll send Clayberg in motion. They hand it off to Clayberg. Clayberg on the sweep. He's to the 40, to the 45, and brought down at the 46-yard line. He needed 12 for the first down. He got 13, and the defenders extend the drive. First down and 10 for the defenders at their own 46-yard line. So the defenders took a little bit to get that series, get that play set after the timeout. They're able to extend the drive. Clayberg now has Skibout behind him in the pistol. Fakes the handoff to Skibout. Skibout, no, this is Clayberg scrambling, and Clayberg's pass intended for Jaden Heisman drops to the ground. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 for the defenders. Dordt has yet to complete a pass here on this day, throwing into the wind to start. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 9:41 left to play here in the first quarter. Kleberg in the pistol, has Skibout behind him. He's going to roll right, gets a block from Skibout, now flush from the pocket, and Kleberg's going to go down. That's a 5-yard loss on the play. Quarterback sack for the Mustangs. It'll be 3rd down and 15. 3rd and 15 for the defenders at their own 41-yard line. And for the Mustangs, obviously, just simply want to give yourself a chance. Here in the first quarter, you limit Dordt on offense, and you're forcing them to punt into the wind. And that will be a factor this afternoon. Rafi Carr checks into the contest. 12 seconds left to on the play clock. Carr lines up in the slot. Jungling is to the far side. Skibout is behind Kleberg. Back to pass is Kleberg. Kleberg steps up in the pocket, lofts it over the top. Pass falls incomplete. And that will bring up 4th down. Coverage that time by Jamal Jones. Levi Jungling unable to shake him. And it'll be 4th down, and the defenders are forced to punt from their own 41-yard line. So Kleberg will be punting. Faced with 4th down and 15. It's a long ways to think about a fake, especially at this point of the contest. And Levi Jungling doesn't look like he's at 100%. We knew that it was going to be questionable whether he would be at 100% today. Dealing with a foot or leg problem. Ball takes a bounce. That's a low line drive by Kleberg, and it'll be down at the 27-yard line. So the defenders punting into the wind, and Kleberg keeps it low, drives it from the line of scrimmage being Dordt's own 41 to the Mustang 28. That's a 31-yard punt into the wind, and now the Mustangs will take over 1st down and 10. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 28. Dolanchek turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder, the running back, and AP Ponder. Not much there. Ponder, last year, snapped off a 99-yarder against the defenders. He's the all-time leading scorer, rushing touchdowns for the Mustangs. He's from Omaha, Nebraska. Seems like he's been there forever. Finally a senior. Ponder gets the handoff, trying to dart his way through the line, and he's going to be stopped for no gain. Maybe picks up 1 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs at their own 33-yard line. They need the 38 for a 1st down. Dordt's defense tackles Leakey and Buchelman, Anzarkak Marinsky, and Colton Vanderberg. Mrazek, Van Kikrix, your linebackers. Also Abe Stays. Back to pass. Dolanchek. Dolanchek's pass falls incomplete. Intended on the play for Reed Juergensmeyer. And that will bring up 4th down, and the Mustangs are forced to punt once again. So the defenders will get it back again. 3 plays and out for the Mustangs. Some good pressure applied that time again by the defenders. So we're scoreless. 4th down and 5. Earl Beck will be punting. Nathan Kabongo at his 27-yard line. This one not as much air under it. Taken by Kabongo at the 27 east to the 35 and out to the 37-yard line. And that's a 10-yard return by Kabongo. And that's where Dordt will start their drive, 1st down and 10 at their own 37. So not much of a swing in field position that time. Teams battling right now on their own end of the field. Dordt did turn it over on their first possession, turned it over on downs after the drive stalled out at the Morningside 20. Noah Kleberg brings the troops out onto the field for the Dordt's 3rd possession. So far a defensive battle. With the carry is Michael Sonderman. Sonderman may be back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down for the defenders. 2nd and long. Dordt has not gotten their confidence in the air yet. Neither team completing passes today. Pass over to Hubelhorst. Hubelhorst dragged down from behind after the completion by Jalen Portis. Gain of 7 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 for the defenders. They're at their own 44-yard line. Mitchell Van Regenmorter set to snap it to Noah Clayberg. Clayberg gets it, fakes the handoff. He's going to run to the right side and shooting the gap, and there was nothing there that time. And it appeared to me the Morningside defense linebacker came up, and he was spying Clayberg the whole way. That's Joshua Miller, I believe. Joshua Miller going directly to Noah Clayberg, forcing him to make a decision, and Clayberg tried to turn it back inside, and there was nothing there. It's 4th and 4. We've passed the midpoint of the first quarter, and we're still scoreless. Clayberg is punting from his own 43-yard line. That's the line of scrimmage. Clayberg gets it away. This one a little more air under it, and that'll be angled towards the sideline. And Dordt will down it inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line. First down and 10 for the Mustangs with 5:56 left to go in the first quarter, and we're scoreless between Dordt and Morningside. Thus far, Dordt with 3 possessions, got 3 first downs to show for it, 63 yards of rushing offense, 70 total yards of offense for the defenders thus far. For Morningside through a couple of drives, they've got 22, and now they're going to spread it out. Open backfield, empty backfield, I should say. Dolanchek back to pass. Dolanchek pumps. Now he's going to throw towards the sideline, and the pass, gambling for it, was Placide, and rambling into the end zone is going to be Reed Jurgensmeyer. Jurgensmeyer races the other way for a 70-yard touchdown, and the Morningside Mustangs take a 6-0 lead as the Dordt defenders, Jalen Placide, the safety, took a gamble, tried to play the pass, and Jurgensmeyer was able to latch onto it, and there was nobody back on help. And 70 yards later, Jurgensmeyer makes it a 6-0 contest with Chase Carter attempting the point after with the wind at his back. So Carter waiting. Snap is down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Mustangs draw first blood. They take a 7-0 lead. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. Back with more after this. You're listening to Dordt Football.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by Joyner & Zorn Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. And by Highway Chevrolet Buick. Find new roads at Highway Chevrolet Buick in Rock Valley, Iowa. Their entire inventory of over 150 new and used vehicles is on the web at highwaychevrolet.com.
Hi, my name is Cade Bleeker, and I play basketball at Dordt University. My time here at Dordt has been awesome. The biggest thing for me about being at Dordt was obviously the faith-based aspect and experiencing everything through a Christian perspective, but also the relationships I've made so far. I know a lot of them will last beyond graduation. Being on the basketball team has been great and has given me the opportunity to make more relationships that will go beyond basketball. Also, it has been a dream of mine to play basketball at the college level, and I'm having a great time playing the game I love. I'm just soaking up every minute of it because I know basketball won't last forever.
You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. Kick is through the end zone. Levi Jungling and Abraham Stays both back to return for the defenders. And that's a touchback. It'll be Dordt football, 1st and 10 at their own 25. Well, it is imperative that Dordt doesn't allow 1 turn into 2, turn into 3 in terms of possessions or touchdowns, if you will. The defenders had an opportunity on their first drive to possibly get some points, came up empty. You can't have too many of those possessions against the Mustangs. 5:44 remaining here in the first quarter. Noah Clayberg in the backfield, fakes the handoff, now pulls it. He's going to keep it himself. He's to the 30 and brought down at the 30-yard line after a 5-yard pickup on the play. Tyler Wingert on the stop. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5. So Clayberg that time faked the handoff to Skibout and then pulled it back. 2nd down and 5 for the defenders. 4 down linemen for the Mustangs. A lot of movement on the line of scrimmage for the Mustangs. And now Dordt with 20 on the play clock. They'll look to the sideline. Clayberg will communicate with his offensive line. Alex Heusman to the near side for the defenders. Walter Black is your left guard. Shift that fullback, that power back from right to left, taking a shot over the top, and this one's going to be picked off. Clayberg's pass is picked off at the 40-yard line, intended for Levi Jungling, and Jungling has to make the tackle, and I just don't know how much longer Levi Jungling is going to be able to continue here this afternoon. First down and 10 for the Mustangs at their 40 as Levi comes off the field favoring that right leg and that right foot. And now the Mustangs with an opportunity to take control here in the early going. 4:54 remaining. It'll be first down and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 40-yard line. Dolanchek surveys the defense. Two receivers set to the left. He turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder, nothing there. AP Ponder, tackled by Josh Mrazek. Mrazek makes the tackle. Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 13. Second and 13. This Dordt defense has steadily gotten better and more physical as the year has gone along. Colin Ostenink and David Kakmarinsky lining up on the ends. Ostenink upright. Man in motion. Back to pass is Dolanchek. Dolanchek looking down the seam. He passes to the seam. Incomplete. And pass. Zayden Nicholson on the coverage. That was intended for Juergensmeyer. Now, Juergensmeyer is a matchup issue. 6'3", 220-pound senior from Wahoo, Nebraska, averaging 20.6 yards per catch. By the way, that 70-yard touchdown grab earlier this afternoon, a new season long for Juergensmeyer. That was also his 15th touchdown catch of the year. Third down and 13 for the Mustangs. Dolanchek empties the backfield, sends a man in motion. Back to pass, Dolanchek. Dolanchek pass underneath, and not much there. It's going to be complete to Schweigert, but it's well short of the first down. It'll be fourth down and 7. Morningside with it at their own 43-yard line. And with the way their defense is playing, it looks like they're going to go for it here. Fourth down and 7, they're going to roll the dice. Let's see if the Dordt defense can come up with a stop. 3 receivers to the near side. Ponder is in the backfield. Dolanchek trying for the hard count. Nothing there, and we have a new running back. That's Anthony Sims in at running back, actually, in place of Ponder. Dolanchek takes a step back, and he's going to spiral the punt inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A little bit of gamesmanship that time by Dolanchek. Dolanchek took that extra step back right before the ball was snapped, and he puts it inside the 20, and so now you're starting to see Morningside a little bit of respect for the Dordt special teams, where Nathan Kabongo has had a couple of punt returns already this afternoon, close to breaking the first one, actually, and so they will pin Dordt deep in their own territory, inside the 15 at the 13, with 3:37 left to play in the first quarter. Dordt empties the backfield. Clayberg back to pass. Flares it out right side to Hayden Large. Large, 3-yard pickup on the play. It'll be second down and 7. Second and 7. And I don't believe number 5, Levi Jungling, is out there right now. Hubelhorst is to the near side. Heusman and Large are on the field together. Clayberg in the pistol. He's got Skibot behind him. Broken play. Flags come out. And this is in all likelihood going to be a 5-yarder against the defenders. Procedure penalty against Dordt. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. So a 5-yard penalty against the defenders. That'll set up second down and 11. Relatively slow-moving first quarter of play. Morningside leads it 7-0. That one pass play so far, the difference in the ball game, a 70-yard touchdown pass and catch. Dordt facing second and 11 now. Pass completed over to Heusman. Heusman, a 7-yard pickup on the play. He's brought down at about the 22-yard line. It's going to be third down and 2. Third down and 2. So we'll call it a gain of 9 on the play on the completion over to Heusman. Dordt going to a short passing game. Third down and 2. Clayberg barking signals. Noah is going to run it on the right side. He's struggling forward. Got the first down, and Noah Clayberg. I've said it the last couple of weeks. He doesn't necessarily get you 50 and 60-yard runs right now, but when he should only get one, he gets 4 or 5, and that is worth a lot. And that time it extends the drive for the defenders. 1st and 10 for the defenders at their own 25. Noah's going to have to work for everything he gets today, though. This Morningside defense, the best that Dordt has faced so far today. 4-yard so far this season here today. 2nd down and 4 after 2nd down and 6 after the pickup of 4. Dordt needs the 35-yard line for a first down. Anthony Trojan, he's your power back to the right in this pistol set. Clayberg looks to the sideline. 1:49 and counting left to play here in the first quarter. Dordt trailing 7-0, trying to put together a drive. They had a drive in the first quarter early in the contest. Looked like they might score. Clayberg rolled down at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5 after the tackle by Seth Maitland. 1:25 and counting left to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 our score. Dordt looking to the sideline. Hubelhorst and Large to the near side. Heusman is to the far side of the field. Skibout 2 yards deep from Clayberg. On his left shoulder, that is Trojan. Fake the handoff. Pass complete to Hubelhorst, and Hubelhorst picks out a spot 13 yards down the field, basically boxes out Stephen Evans, and Hubelhorst gives Dordt another first down at their own 43-yard line. 55 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Clock stops as Hubelhorst got out of bounds. Dordt sends Warner into the contest. Lucas Warner lining up on the far side. 3 receivers set to the right. They get it over to Hayden Large. Large completes the pass, runs over a would-be tackler. Joshua Miller takes the worst of that collision for Morningside. That's a pickup of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 as the freshman from Hudsonville, Michigan on the receiving end of that pass. 19 seconds on the game clock, 27 on the play clock, and Dordt will let the first quarter run out. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. We're also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. Morningside 7, Dordt 0 through 1 quarter of play. Back with more after this. Dordt with a football. We'll be back in a moment.
This broad.
Here we live between big city and small town, but we don't do anything halfway. We play in a community that's safe for families while providing our kids big city opportunities. We work in a place proud of its rural history that's already writing its future in science and technology. This is a place where we love our neighbors and where a small town is more like a big family. Sioux Center, live life in the middle of everything.
Delay a game, standing in close proximity too long, keep on moving.
I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner with Money Concepts, the planning firm in Sioux Center, reminding you to tune into KDCR 88.5 FM at 7:15 every Tuesday and Thursday morning for Money Concepts Radio, a financial series devoted to bringing clarity and direction to the financial world. And if you've got questions about your own financial life, call us at 712-722-0278 to schedule a no-pressure, no-obligation meeting. We'll help you build your finances on all the things in life more important than finances.
As play resumes here to start the second quarter of play, Clayberg with it, pitches it over to Trojan. Trojan, he's got the first down and then some to the 40 to 35 and pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So Anthony Trojan, a 21-yard run, And the defenders. First down and 10 at the Morningside 30-yard line. First down and 10. Handoff, Skiebout stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Not much there. Maybe gained one on the play. It will be second down and 9. Second and 9 for the defenders in Morningside territory. So this is the second time Dordt has had the football inside the 30. Now they do have the wind at their back this time around. Probably changes their thoughts in terms of if you have to settle for an extra for a field goal. So Noah Clayberg in the pistol. Noah turns, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll right under pressure. The white jerseys around him, and he's forced out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's going to set up third down and 5. Third and 5 for the defenders at the 25. Carter Skiebout will check out of the football game. Michael Sonderman is back in. So third and 5 at the 25 for the defenders. Dordt's formation, 2 receivers to the left. You've got a tight end, Hayden Large, to the right. Clayberg pitches. Need a block for Trojan. He gets one. He's to the 20, inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. Who was it that got the block? I believe that was Jaden Heusman, the wide receiver, staying with Morningside's corner. Able to pave enough of a space for Anthony Trojan to get the first down, and the drive extends inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. First and 10 for the defenders. Clayberg empties the backfield. Noah looks right, and he's going to be brought down. Short gain on the play. David Rios on the tackle. Rios, 6'3", 270. He's a senior from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. No gain on the play that time for Clayberg. It'll be second down and 10. Second and 10 for the defenders. Dordt has moved the football on offense. 141 yards of total offense. 110 on the ground. Second down and 10. Clock continues to move. Dordt trailing 7-0. 12:30 left to play in the first half. Noah Clayberg sends a man in motion out of the backfield. Clayberg running to the right. Doesn't have the numbers. Plants his foot. Goes up the field. He's forced out of bounds at the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 2 on the play. And that's going to be third down and long. Third and long, coming up a little slow is Zach Keller for the Mustangs. Senior from Wilbur, Nebraska, 6'3", 250. And he is going to drop to the field. And he'll need to be assisted off of the field by the Morningside training staff. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. We're also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. So the defenders trailing 7-0. Morningside so far, that one big pass play, and that has been it. But it's been enough so far. Dordt threatening for the second time this afternoon. Decided against a 37-yard field goal try on their first possession, going into a pretty stiff northwest breeze. Helped off of the field is Keller. Keller with the assistance of a couple of trainers. And the defenders looking to extend the drive. It's going to be third down and long. Third and long for the defenders. Wind is at their back. Clayberg has Sonderman behind him. Heusman and Hubelhorst to the far side. Clayberg doesn't have the numbers. Pass complete to Heusman. Heusman hangs on to it inside the 10. Down near the first down marker. They're going to give him forward progress all the way down near the 5. Jaden Heusman latching onto it as he was hit. And the defenders now first down and goal to go inside the 10 with 12:03 remaining here in the first half. Dordt trailing 7-0, but threatening. Now's where it gets difficult. A lot of bodies in this last 7 yards. Clayberg up the middle, and Noah Clayberg picks up 3 yards on the play from the 7 down to the 4. It'll be second down and goal to go. Second and goal to go for the defenders. Clayberg that time just simply following the right side of the line. Parker Beck and Carter Baldwin occupying the right guard and right tackle spots. It's second down and goal to go inside the 5-yard line. Dordt trailing 7-0. Ethan Thomas is in the game. Thomas hands it off Clayberg. Clayberg plants his foot. He's inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. And it's going to set up third down and goal to go for the defenders. So Dordt going to that package with Ethan Thomas, the sophomore from Fort Worth, Texas. And now Ethan will check out of the football game. Sonderman is back in. Dordt unable to catch Morningside out of position that play as they defended it well on the sweep on the handoff to Clayberg as he came in motion. Noah Clayberg, pistol set. Sonderman behind him. Clayberg looks to the sideline. 8 seconds, now 7. 5 on the play clock. 4. Clayberg gets the snap. Throws towards the end zone. It's going to be picked off. Interception in the end zone by the Mustangs. Coming away with it was Cooper Van Segern. Van Segern on the interception, and the Mustangs defense comes up with another stop. Dordt trailing 7-0. And now they'll be putting it on the defense to try and come up with a stop. Line of scrimmage is the 20. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. Don't be surprised here if the Mustangs try to go up top. Strike quickly. They empty out the backfield. First down and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 20-yard line. So Van Segern, pretty easy interception that time for Van Segern. Pass is completed from Dolenchek to Tuafua. It'll be second down and 5. So Sion Tuafua from Barrow, Alaska, making that catch. It's second down and 5 for the Mustangs at their own 25. Well, the defenders, a couple of the trips in the red zone coming up empty, and just can't have that too many times against a good team like Morningside, the defending national champs. Dolenchek's pass battered in the air. David Kekmarinsky. He comes away with it inside the 10 down to the 5-yard line, and David Kekmarinsky with his first interception of the season. He's brought down from behind. I believe that was A.P. Ponder who made the touchdown saving tackle, and the defenders with an opportunity. The defense comes up with a stop, not only a stop, but a turnover, and now the defenders need to come away with points. They trail 7-0, 9:54 left to play here in the first half. 7-0, Morningside in front, Dordt threatening their third possession in the red zone. Noah Clayberg. Clayberg fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. Turns upfield, and he's brought down inside the 5-yard line. Making the tackle for the Mustangs, Tyler Wengert. So Wengert on the stop. It'll be second down and goal to go at the 5. Offensive coordinators will often talk about how difficult it is to score when you get down here near the goal line, though. So many bodies in such a short space, especially when you're a team that likes to have a little more space to work. Handoff to Skibout. Skibout inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. So Skibout on the carry. Stops short of the goal line. It's going to be third down and goal at the 3. Third and goal at the 3. Clayberg has Warner and Skibout in the backfield with him. Let's see if they can muscle it in here. Morningside bringing players up to the line of scrimmage. Clayberg in trouble, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. And the defenders will settle for a field goal try here. Brett Zachman will be kicking from the far hash mark. So fourth down. Fourth and goal at the 8. Blade Coons is on to hold. This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. Dordt trying to get on the board. 7-0 our score. Snap is down. Kick is up by Zachman, and the kick is good. We've got a flag on the play as well. A flag dropped in the backfield. Waiting for the indication what the penalty is. Dordt special team unit coming to the sideline. Dordt right now trailing 7-3. So penalty against Morningside. Dordt will decline the penalty. It'll be Dordt kicking off when we resume play right after this. You're listening to Dordt Football on KDCR. Morningside 7, Dordt 3.
You are watching the Dordt Media Network, a broadcast production produced by the students of Dordt University. Thank you for watching. You are watching the Dordt Media Network, a broadcast production produced by the students of Dordt University. Thank you for watching.
Here in the first half. And kicking off for the defenders will be Brett Zachman. Morningside will be receiving the kick. This will be the first time we see Morningside's kick return team. Zachman with the wind at his back. And Zachman's kick. Driven through the end zone. And Morningside will take over first down and 10. At their own 25. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. Also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. Dordt getting on the board with a field goal. That was all set up by David Kakmarinsky's first interception of the season. Kakmarinsky, defensive end from Pella, Iowa. 4 quarterback sacks this year, but that time just batted the ball into the air after Joe Dolenchek tried to pass. Dolenchek hands it off. Ponder, dragged down after a 12-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 38-yard line. First and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 38. Turn, hand, give to Ponder. A little bit of room to run that time. Picks up 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6. Morningside trying to go up tempo with their offense here, leading 7-3. Morningside now moving into the wind on offense. Dolenchek has Ponder on his shoulder to the left. Fakes the handoff. Pulls it back. Pass incomplete, intended for Al-Busafi. Al-Busafi got inside Nathan Kabongo. Kabongo was pinned to the outside on the sideline. But Dolenchek misses, overthrows him. It's third down and 7. Third down and 6, we'll call it. Back to pass, Dolenchek. Pass is complete to midfield, and that's enough for a Morningside first down. Pass complete to Juergensmeyer. Juergensmeyer to his knees to make the grab. And the Mustangs extend the drive. First and 10 for Morningside at midfield. First and 10 for the Mustangs. Juergensmeyer to the far side. Dolanchek turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder off to the races. He's to the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, and dragged down inside the 5 near the goal line. That's a 49-yard run by A.P. Ponder. That's a new season long for him. Coming in, he had a long of 32, and now Morningside threatening to go up a couple of scores, currently leading 7-3. Let's see if Dort's defense can come up with a stop. Dolanchek turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder stood up at the goal line, stopped short of the goal line. It'll be second down and goal to go at the 1. 6:45 remaining here in the first half. So 6:45 left to go first half. Morningside leading 7-3. Dolanchek looks to the sideline. They've got Sims in now at running back for the Mustangs. Anthony Sims. You put Jake Tout in the backfield as well. Morningside, heavy package here. Handoff to Sims. Sims able to get into the end zone for the 1-yard touchdown run. And the Mustangs lead at 13-3, pending the point after try with 6:10 remaining here in the first half. 13-3, Morningside in front. And on to attempt the point after is Chase Carter. Carter this year, this will be his 40th point after try. He's made 35 up to this point. Carter, a sophomore from Knoxville, Iowa. Snap is down, kick is up, into the wind, good. Morningside 14, Dordt 3, 6:10 remaining here in the first half. This is KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. We'll be back with more right after this.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by People's Insurance. People's Insurance wants to provide you with experience, value, and selection for all your insurance needs. You can call Blake Kruger or Lisa Dykstra at People's Insurance in Sioux Center, 722-0101. People's Insurance, with locations in Sioux Center, Rock Valley, Leicester, Akron, Sheldon, and Hayward in Iowa, and Jasper, Minnesota. And by American State Bank, proud to support Dordt University and Defender Athletics.
Well, the Morningside Mustangs out to a 14-3 lead. 6:10 remaining here in the first half, and the defenders, it is so important that they respond each time Morningside scores. And Morningside, remember, they get the first kickoff of the second half as well, so they have managed a 14-3 lead, and they've got a extra possession on the way still coming. Kick is out of bounds by the Mustangs, and Dordt will take over after the delay of game penalty against the Mustangs. Dordt will take over. They'll have good field position here. 1st and 10 on that kick into the wind by the Mustangs. It's the first time we have seen a team kick into the wind on a kickoff, and Dordt will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35.
Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. 1st down.
So 1st and 10 for the defenders at the 35 after the delay of game penalty. That's the official way you score that. 14-3, defenders trailing. Noah Clayberg has Lucas Warner in the backfield. Clayberg's going to run it on the far sideline, turns the corner, and forced out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And Morningside has been able to win the battle in terms of personnel and moving the pieces, if you will, to prevent Dordt from getting their running game going consistently. Stephen Evans on the tackle. It's a gain of 3 on the play. Sets up 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7 for Dordt. Clayberg turns, fakes the handoff, rolling right. Pass is incomplete, and we've got a flag on the play. Jungling got tripped up on the play by Jamal Jones. I believe that's going to be an interference call, not your defensive holding, but rather an interference. And Jamal Jones pleading his case. And the defenders should get an automatic first down out of this as well. So the football marked at the midfield stripe. So Dordt gets an automatic first down, and they've got it at the 50. 5:36 remaining here in the first half. 1st and 10. Clayberg turns, flush from the pocket. Not much room to run, and he's brought down at the original line of scrimmage. No gain on the play for the defenders. .5:15 left to go. First half of play, Dordt with it at the midfield stripe. Some of Dordt's big play capabilities taken away today. Levi Jungling not at full speed. Clayberg gets a seam, thought he had some room on the left tackle, and then broke to the outside, picked up maybe 2 or 3 more yards. Tackle made by Jalen Portis. It'll be 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 for the defenders at the Morningside 44-yard line. Dordt trailing 14-3. Defenders looking to the sideline. Hubelhorst, Large, Heusman are your receivers. 2 receivers to the far side. Heusman is to the near side. 3rd down and 4. Clayberg back to pass. Pass is complete. Does he get a first down? Looks like it's going to be close to the first down marker. And just shy as Ben Hubelhorst struggles forward to the 41. Looks like less than a yard. It'll be 4th and 1 for the defenders at the 41. Well, the defenders are going to go for it here. Might see him try for the hard count here, see if he can get Morningside to move, but Morningside's been pretty disciplined so far today on defense. They do not beat themselves with penalties much. 4th down and less than a yard. 7 seconds on the play clock. Clayberg barks signals. Has the first down as he runs over a would-be tackler. He was met at the line of scrimmage, and he was able to run over the top of Jalen Portis. Portis putting up a fight, but Clayberg needed a 1 yard. He got 2. Dordt with it, 1st down and 10 at the 39-yard line. Well, the defenders, 3:27, have done a lot of things well here in the first half. Just haven't finished off their drives. It's obviously a key part. 1st down and 10 for the defenders. With a football, Clayberg. Noah falling forward, picks up 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Running off the right side of the line. Parker Beck. Carter Baldwin on the right side of the Dordt line. Also, I think he might have had we have a tight end over there as well. So Dordt loading up. Double tight formation. Handoff, Sonderman. Sonderman stood up at the line of scrimmage, trying to break free, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Well, if Dordt was in 4-down territory earlier, they're likely in 4-down territory again. So let's see what they do here on 3rd down and 5 with 2:25 left to play. 2:25 left to play, first half. Dordt trailing 14-3. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Dordt empties the backfield. Noah Clayberg back to pass, and the snap was a little slow in coming, and I think Dort's going to be hit with a procedure penalty. False start against the defenders. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. So 3rd and 10 for the defenders now at the 39. 2:11 left to play. First half of football. Well, they'll start the clock again, so Dordt won't have to run a play here until clock is well under 2 minutes. Part of this drive, you want to keep it away from Morningside as well. Points, you'd love to get points here to end the first half. Back to pass is Clayberg. Clayberg's pass is complete. And with it is Jaden Heusman. Heusman inside the 25, down to the 20, struggling to maintain possession of it, but he does. And it's a Dordt first down at the 18-yard line. So Jaden Heusman, the sophomore from Pella, looked like he was going to lose it once or twice, but he ends up hanging on to the football. Dordt has it 1st and 10 inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So Dordt threatening. 4th trip into the red zone. So far they have 3 points to show for it. Back to pass. Clayberg has a man open. Pass complete. Hayden Large. Touchdown Defenders. 18-yard pass and catch to Hayden Large. Large falls into the end zone for his 4th touchdown catch of the season. And with 1:25 remaining in the first half, the Defenders try to make it a 4-point ball game. Point after try on the way for Brett Zachman. So Zachman will kick it out of the hold of Blade Coons. Zachman says he's ready. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick by Zachman is good. And the Defenders trail it 14-10. Hayden Large right down the middle of the field, got a seam, and Noah Clayberg found him for the touchdown catch. Pass and catch, that is, and the Defenders trail 14-10. They'll be kicking off when we're back right after this. This is Dordt football on KDCR.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by Farmers Mutual Insurance Association of Hull, a Grinnell Mutual member, providing property protection to Northwest Iowa farmers and homeowners since 1886. And by Joe's TV and Appliance in Orange City, offering new and used appliances, grills, TVs, and now Serta mattresses. All backed with service you know, guaranteed by Joe.
You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. We're also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. The Defenders making a game of it, trailing 14-10. Dordt 219 yards of total offense, 129 on the ground, 90 in the air. For the Morningside Mustangs, 175 yards of total offense, 89 on the ground, 86 in the air. For Morningside, it's been 2 big plays, a 49-yard run by A.P. Ponder, and a 70-yard reception by their leading receiver, Reed Juergensmeyer. Morningside will take it inside the 10, out to the 15, to the 20, and he trips over his own blocker, does the return man for the Morningside Mustangs, and Dordt will send the defense onto the field with 1:18 remaining here in the first half. Now, if you're Morningside, do you try to move down the field with 1:18 remaining, or do you play it safe? You are getting the football to start the second half of play. You've got it at your own 22-yard line. Maybe you start with a handoff to Ponder and see if he can get you a few yards. Dordt's defense, nope, they're going to drop back to pass. Dolenchek. Dolenchek's pass is caught for a short gain on the play. Actually, Mrazek knocks Schweigert down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. Trying to get a screen pass. It'll be 2nd down and 12. 2nd and 12 with under a minute to go in the first half. Dordt trailing 14-10. They hand it off to Ponder. Ponder on the far sideline, and Ponder is forced out of bounds by Nathan Kabongo at the 35-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain on the play, and that is a Morningside first down. Morningside has all 3 of their timeouts remaining with 45 seconds left to play here in the first half. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. At their own 36, they mark it. Dolenchek looks to the sideline. And Dolenchek turns, hands it off. Ponder, 6-yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4, and a timeout on the field charged to Morningside. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. Timeout on the field, Morningside. Morningside leading 14-10 with 38 seconds left in the half. Back with more in a moment.
At KDCR 88.5, what we really want to say is actually in a song.
Peace be still, say the word, and I will set my feet. You're amazing, faithful, love's open door when I'm in.
Playing today's Christian music and broadcasting from the beautiful campus of Dordt University, KDCR 88.5.
Dolanchek empties the backfield. Two receivers set to the left, two to the right. One goes in motion left to right. Dolanchek back to pass. Swings it out to the far side, and the pass is incomplete. And that will bring up 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs at their own 41 with 34 seconds remaining. The Mustangs looking to the sideline. Dolanchek has 18 seconds on the play clock. Reed Juergensmeyer will line up in the slot on the near side. They hand it off Ponder. Ponder, nothing there. Shooting the gap, Mrazek. It'll be 4th down, and now if you're Dordt, do you use a timeout? Doesn't look like Dordt will use a timeout. They're going to force Morningside to make a decision, and Morningside does not have to snap the football again, or they can wait and just try for a desperation play at the end of the game clock. 14 seconds left. Now 12, 10. You're going to call a timeout with 5 seconds left to set something up, or are you just going to go to the halftime with it 14-10? Morningside will call for a timeout. Well, Dordt's going to call for a timeout, actually. So Dordt forcing Morningside now to make a decision. So Dordt uses a timeout with Morningside facing 4th down and 5. This does surprise me a little bit. As it is, we'll try to gather our thoughts, and we'll be back with more right after this.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by Joyner & Zor Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. And by Highway Chevrolet Buick. Find new roads at Highway Chevrolet Buick in Rock Valley, Iowa. Their entire inventory of over 150 new and used vehicles is on the web at highwaychevrolet.com.
Fourth down and 5. Morningside football at their own 40 with 3 seconds left. Now Morningside is going into the wind here. And Morningside will bring 2 receivers to the near side. You've got E.P. Ponder in the backfield. Now you've got a third player, another skill position player coming in from the sideline. There are 3 seconds remaining. They're going to hand it off to Ponder. Ponder stopped. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring the first half to an end. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. We're also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. Our score, Morningside 14, Dordt 10. You're listening to KDCR. Coming up at halftime, we'll be checking in with our Where Are They Now segment.
You are watching the Dordt Media Network, a broadcast production produced by the students of Dordt University. Thank you for watching.
full house on hand for tonight's early season battle. At this rate, we're going to be here a while. Goes out of bounds in a bad location.
Investment Advisors, custom-tailored investment services for the successful investor. 712-395-0764. And by People's Insurance. People's Insurance wants to provide you with experience, value, and selection for all your insurance needs. You can call Blake Kruger or Lisa Dykstra at People's Insurance in Sioux Center, 722-0101. People's Insurance, with locations in Sioux Center, Rock Valley, Lester, Akron, Sheldon, and Hayward in Iowa, and Jasper, Minnesota.
Music educators are blessed by God to not only have a talent for and love of music, but also a desire to share it with the next generation. Dordt University's music education program prepares our students to share God's gift of music within both the public and private school settings after graduation. During a student's time in our care, our faculty will work to ensure both ensemble and classroom experiences are designed to enable them to gain the knowledge needed to be an exceptional music educator. My name is Dr. Onsby Rose, and I'm one of the 23 members of the Dordt Music faculty. To learn more about music at Dordt, go to dordt.edu/music, or grab your instrument and sit in on a class or ensemble to experience what God is doing in music at Dordt.
Hello and welcome to another edition, a throwback edition of Where Are They Now here on KDCR Sioux Center 88.5 FM and KDCR885.com. Where Are They Now is made possible by Farmers Mutual Insurance Association of Hull and Grinnell Mutual member, providing property protection to Northwest Iowa farmers and homeowners since 1886. Trust in tomorrow. Our guest today for this throwback edition of Where Are They Now is Joey Vanderskoff, a former Dordt football player, a member of the class of 2010 at Dordt. He's a former running back and played a big role in the first ever program victory. So let's dive into this throwback edition of Where Are They Now with Joey Vanderskoff. Before you first stepped on campus as a student at Dordt, and for those who don't know your background, where did you grow up and how were you first introduced to what was then Dordt College?
So I grew up in the California Central Valley. As a lot of probably Dordt students have this experience, I went to a Christian Reformed high school, so I had heard of Dordt pretty much all growing up. A lot of my teachers at the school that I went to were graduates of Dordt, and then other people throughout growing up in Ripon had gone to Dordt. So I knew of Dordt pretty well. Honestly, it was never really a thought of mine to go there. I don't know why. It just wasn't a thought that I would go out to the Midwest. I had a bias against cold winters at the time and did not think it would be somewhere I'd end up. But yeah, as high school ended and I was thinking that I wanted to play sports somewhere, and I was dating a girl and we kind of wanted to go to the same school, and she is now my wife, so it worked out. When we kind of looked at different options, it was right around the time that Dordt football was starting too, and so Coach Huebner had come out to Ripon to recruit some people and also to kind of raise awareness and fundraise for the football program. And so I spoke to him then, and then it seemed like it would be a good fit. So my wife was going to do the nursing program, and I thought that I'd come and go to school and play football at Dordt.
Before we dive a little deeper into athletics, on the academic side, you ended up studying business administration at Dordt. Why was that important for you? What led you to choosing that area of study?
So my family, we're involved in agriculture here. We do dairy, and also we grow almonds, that's how we pronounce it in Ripon. But it was just important because, I was going to work in the family business afterwards, and I kind of always knew that. So I'd looked into the ag program, and at the time I was thinking, we do a little bit different type of agriculture here in the Valley than in the Midwest. So I was thinking I would rather get like a general business education than a specific agriculture one. That's why I chose that program, and I heard it was pretty good, and I think that it was good. And I actually find myself various times in post-graduating that I'm thinking, I wish I would have even studied a little closer as different things come up. But no, it was a good choice, I think, to do business.
Well, we're glad to hear that. During your time at Dordt as an athlete, a lot of people tied you to football. You mentioned you wanted to play sports in college. When did football become a passion of yours and something that really interested you at the next level?
In high school, I was never sure. I kind of had an idea that I'd want to play football or basketball. I probably grew up more basketball focused. Our school at the time, we were pretty good at basketball, and we actually didn't develop a football program at Ripon Christian until I was a sophomore. So I was part of that program starting. And then towards the end of high school, I enjoyed football a lot, so it became an option with basketball and something that maybe I'd want to pursue. And when Dordt was starting up their program, it seemed fitting that maybe I would just participate. And it was the same story. I came as a sophomore to Dordt College and started football as a sophomore, and basically the same thing. It was a lot of growing pains, but just try and grit it out and keep going and see what we can do.
Yeah, there are always growing pains when you're part of a new program and a program starting up. But on October 11, 2008, you did play a big part, scored the opening touchdown, had over 100 rushing yards in the game in Dordt football's first ever varsity win. And I know the football program's grown a lot since then, but as someone who kind of went through that, not only at Ripon Christian, but who went through that at Dordt as well, what was it like getting that first taste of victory?
I remember that game against Concordia. It felt real good. We had been struggling, and it was really nice to get that first win. But I probably would be remiss in not mentioning that our defense was always keeping us in games. They were doing an amazing job all year, keeping us close, and that was finally an opportunity where the offense, where we were able to step up and do our part of the game. And yeah, I played a role, but I don't know. To me, it still almost feels a little bit like a fluke, my contribution to that game. Our line was freshmen and sophomores battling against juniors and seniors of the other team. And then on the defensive side of the ball, the same thing, the defensive line and linebackers. It's amazing to me that we were able to even keep it as close as we did in some of these games, considering that, it was 18 and 19-year-olds going against 20 and 21-year-olds who have been in the weight room a few more years than we have. But, yeah, that game against Concordia, it just seemed like it all came together. The defense held like they had been doing, and then the offense, we finally clicked running the ball, and we had a few trick plays that game, too, that Coach Huebner had us working on, and it just seemed to work. So it was a huge relief to get that first win. I think, actually, after the game, Coach Huebner just walked up and gave me a big hug saying thank you. But, again, it wasn't me. It was all those other guys who had been doing it every week, and we finally put our piece together.
You graduated from Dordt in the spring of 2010, and when you think back just in general, whether it's as a student, an athlete, what sticks out to you most about those years at Dordt?
Yeah, in the midst of it, I don't think that I was really picking up on all these things, but looking back on it, I think the lessons in regards to sports, the lesson of grit and determination were huge. We were getting beat pretty good by some of these established teams, and the GPAC is probably the toughest conference in NAIA, and it was difficult to want to go to practice that next Monday when you were beat up and all that, and to keep it going, but kind of having that determination of not wanting to give up and keep going has been a very valuable life lesson. And then in regards to academics, just the Christian perspective, and that, it's probably said a million times at Dordt, but Abraham Kuyper's every square inch, and that everything that we're doing is for the glory of God, and how that's carried over into my work life, my family, business, family life at home with my kids and all that. It has been incredibly impactful, and I'm very grateful for the education Dordt gave us.
After graduating from Dordt, you talked about working with the family business and working with the dairy and with harvesting. How did your role change? What are you doing now in terms of kind of your family's dairy operation?
Yeah, so after I graduated, I was the oldest of the brothers to return. So I had a few years where I just worked with my dad. And at the time we were expanding our dairy operation, we have 2 locations close to us, and then we had another one, started another one a little ways away, but all still here in this Ripon, Escalon area. Also, we expanded into almond orchards, and we're growing in that as well. But as my brothers came back, I've actually really enjoyed that. I know a lot of people talk about family businesses. There can be, a lot of strife and different things going on there. But I really appreciate all the characteristics my brothers bring to this. They have different strengths that I do not possess, and I am very grateful for what they bring to the table. In fact, I joke that they're smarter than me, so I'm just going to hitch my wagon to their brains there and let them do their thing. But, yeah, we separate the business up enough so that we don't step on each other's toes, but I think we work together pretty well. And actually, in the last few years, too, we've expanded into milk processing, where we do about 2.5 million pounds a day of making skim milk powder and cream and different stuff like that. So there's a lot of work to be done, and it's good to be able to work with family where we share values and just generally like being around each other.
Well, the last question I have for you, Joey, work aside, what's one or maybe a couple kind of the major highlights you've gotten to experience in your life and enjoy over the past decade?
That's a good question. There's a lot of different things. I've enjoyed traveling with my wife. We have 4 kids now. Even taking them new places and experiencing things with them has been amazing. I've got 3 girls and 1 boy, so I grew up with mostly all brothers. I had 1 sister before, 3 other brothers, and so it's kind of a challenge for me, but it's fun getting to live in a household of girls basically now. So married life and growing our family. That's been my life for the last 10 years, it seems like, anyway. So I would say that's definitely my highlight.
Well, Joey, that's awesome to hear. I really do appreciate you taking some time to chat with me, and best of luck to you moving forward. Hope things continue to go well out there with the family business.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a throwback edition of Where Are They Now with featured guest Joey Vanderskoff here on
I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner with Money Concepts, the planning firm in Sioux Center, reminding you to tune into KDCR 88.5 FM at 7:15 every Tuesday and Thursday morning for Money Concepts Radio, a financial series devoted to bringing clarity and direction to the financial world. And if you've got questions about your own financial life, call us at 712-722-0278 to schedule a no-pressure, no-obligation meeting. We'll help you build your finances on all the things in life more important than finances.
Hi, I'm Ben Hubelhorst. I'm from Yuba City, California, and I want to say hi to my mom, dad, Cass, and my dog, Buddy.
Hey, Defender Nation. My name is Jalen Placide. I'm from Oakland, California, and I would like to give a shout out to my mom, my dad, and my brother, because I know you guys are always watching our games, always supporting us, so I just thank you for doing that. Big shout out to you.
This is Tyler Reynolds from Yuba City, California, and I just want to give a shout out to my family, friends, and all the Dordt football supporters in the Golden State.
I'm Emma Stoltzfus, co-chief editor of the Dordt Diamond newspaper. Our student reporters cover everything from hard news to features to art reviews to op-eds. I encourage you to read The Diamond and support student journalists.
At KDCR 88.5, what we really want to say is actually in a song.
Peace be still, say the word, and I will set my feet upon. You're amazing, faithful, love's open door when I'm in.
Playing today's Christian music and broadcasting from the beautiful campus of Dordt University, KDCR 88.5.
722-2313. By Boer & Sons of Boyden, handling gravel and excavation needs. On the web at boerandsons.com. When the dust settles, you'll appreciate their quality service. By American State Bank, proud to support Dordt University and Defender Athletics. By Sioux Commercial Sweeping, providing professional parking lot and road pavement maintenance since 1975. You can call Kurt Vidvorst at 712-441-1096 for all your sweeping, striping, crack sealing, concrete raising, and snow removal needs. By Kevin Gasink, CFA, and Water Valley Investment Advisors. Custom tailored investment services for the successful investor. 712-395-0764. And by People's Insurance. People's Insurance wants to provide you with experience, value, and selection for all your insurance needs. You can call Blake Kruger or Lisa Dykstra at People's Insurance in Sioux Center, 722-0101. People's Insurance, with locations in Sioux Center, Rock Valley, Lester, Akron, Sheldon, and Hayward in Iowa, and Jasper, Minnesota.
At Dordt, cross country is more than just competing for championships. We want to do athletics the Defender way, to worship God with our body, to learn perseverance, and to understand what Paul meant when he said the Christian faith is like running a race. I've seen the transformative effect on how students grow in their faith, approach competition, and redefine their limits. I'm Nate Wolf, and I coach cross country at Dordt. To learn more about athletics at Dordt, visit dordt.edu/athletics.
We're at halftime. The Dordt Defenders trailing Morningside 14-0. The Defenders with a field goal from Brett Zachman to open the scoring. And then got a touchdown pass to make it 14-10 from Noah Clayberg to Hayden Large. Morningside, a couple of big plays. 49-yard run by A.P. Ponder. Set up a short touchdown run by his backup. And also a 70-yard completion from Joe Dolenchek to Reed Juergensmeyer. That opened the scoring for the Mustangs. Dordt has moved the football. They've had 4 red zone possessions, but have 10 points to show for it. And you've got to capitalize on most, if not all of those chances against a team like Morningside. And so far, Morningside's defense has done the job once Dordt has gotten it into the red zone. Offensively, Dordt 219 yards of total offense. Morningside 191. Dordt 129 yards rushing, 90 yards passing. Morningside 170 yards rushing, 84 yards passing. The Defenders, Noah Clayberg, 9 of 15 passing, 2 interceptions and a touchdown for 90 yards of offense. Joe Dolenchek, 6 of 12 passing, 1 interception, 84 yards of passing offense. Noah Clayberg, 21 carries, 84 yards. Anthony Trojan, 3 for 27. Carter Skibout, 7 for 17. For Morningside, H.A. Ponder, 13 carries, 106 yards. Anthony Sims, 1 carry, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. Reed Juergensmeyer and Caleb Schweigert each have 2 catches for the Mustangs. Juergensmeyer with 78 yards. Schweigert, though, only with 4 yards. Jaden Heisman, 3 catches for 39 yards. Hayden Large, 3 catches, 28 yards. Ben Hubelhorst, 3 catches for 23 yards. Josh Mrazek has 3 solo and 2 assisted stops for the Defenders. Nathan Kabongo, 1 and 2. Brayton Van Kickericks, 2 solos. David Kakmarinsky, 2 solos and an interception. Jalen Portis with 5 solo and 3 assisted stops for the Mustangs. Josh Miller, 4 and 3. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. We're just about set for the start of the second half. Dordt will be kicking off to start the second half, trailing 14-10, and the Defenders will be kicking off into the wind. Brett Zachman lining it up for the Defenders. Morningside back on the field. Their white jerseys, black pants, maroon helmets. Maroon numbers trimmed in black. The Defenders with the all-black jerseys, charcoal on the pants, black jersey tops, gold numbers. And we are set for the second half of football. Morningside leading at 14-10 as we get set for the second half of play. A line drive kick by Zachman, taken at the 10-yard line, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Still on his feet, the return man, and that's all he's going to get. Bryce Christian comes in to finish off the return man. And running it back for the Mustangs, that was number 88 for the Mustangs. On that return, that's Lakin Harnley. Harnley takes the worst of that collision, though, as Bryce Christian got him pretty good from behind. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. Dolenchek has Ponder behind him. Dordt's defense crowding the line of scrimmage. They hand it off to Ponder. Ponder chased down from behind. 4-yard pickup on the play. It'll be second down and 5. So 5-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 5. Football marked just beyond the 35-yard line. Morningside started the drive at their own 30. Dolenchek sends a man in motion. That's Albusafi. Fake the handoff to Ponder. Back to pass. And he has a man open, and the pass is complete to the 25-yard line, down at the 20-yard line. Pass complete to Albusafi. And the Mustangs have it in Dordt territory down to the 20-yard line. Now the Dordt defense will need to come up with a stop, trailing 14-10. 14-10 our score. Handoff Ponder. Ponder bounces to the outside. Mino Jones turns him back to the inside on the numbers. No gain on the play for Ponder. And that'll bring up second down and 10. Samino Jones able to turn him back at the numbers, back to the inside where there was some help. Brayton Van Kickericks in on the tackle. And that will bring up second down and 10. Second and 10. Dolenchek has taught to the right. Juergensmeyer in motion left to right into the slot. Pass towards the end zone. And it's incomplete, intended for Juergensmeyer. That'll set up third down and 10. 3rd and 10 as the pass drops incomplete. Led Juergensmeyer just a bit too far. It'll be third down. Third down. Personnel changes for the defenders. Quentin Murphy comes in. Colin Ostenink also on the field for the defenders. Thomas Maycomer. Dolenchek hands it off to Ponder. Ponder still on his feet, spins out of one tackle, and he's going to be stopped just shy of the first down. Quentin Murphy, he signals that Morningside didn't get it. Now Morningside decision time with wind at their back. Are they going to go for it here? Up 4, 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1 for the Mustangs. And with the way their defense has been playing, they're going to roll the dice and say, well, if we turn it over, so be it. Dolenchek under center. Dolenchek turns, gives to Ponder. Ponder stacked up. Did he get there? It doesn't look like it. Waiting for the signal from the official. And it certainly looks like no gain on the play. Dordt's defense comes up with a stop. There's your signal. The defenders. Good penetration that time. Ponder, his second effort, I thought he might get it. Instead, the defenders will now take over, first down and 10 at their own 11-yard line. Dordt trailing 14-10. Clayburg looks to the sideline. 14-10 our score. Dordt moving into the wind here. Clayburg fakes the handoff. Pitches it over to Trojan. Trojan trying to get to the outside, and he's dragged down after a gain of a couple on the play. He comes up a little bit slow. It'll be second down and 8. Anthony Trojan on the pitch. 5'7", 195-pounder from Colorado. Second down and 8. Clayburg barking signals, fakes the handoff. Has a man open. That's Large. Large unable to bring it in. He got spun around trying to bring that pass in at the 35-yard line. Had nothing but green grass in front of him, given the fact, though, Morningside had a couple of speedsters that were on the run already after him. Large not going to break that one all the way, but probably misses out on a 20-yard completion or so. 3rd down and 7. Handoff to Skibout. Skibout picks up 3 on the play. And it's going to be 4th down, and Morningside's defense comes up with a stop. Dordt will have to punt into the wind. So 4th down, and the defenders will give the football back to the Mustangs with 11:52 remaining in the 3rd period. So 4th down, and the Dordt offense unable to put together a drive. Clayberg will be punting. He's back inside the 5 to receive the snap. Line of scrimmage is the 17. Morningside should get the ball back in very good field position. Pretty good kick. This one gets hung up in the air, takes a Morningside bounce, and it'll be downed by Nathan Kabongo at the 41-yard line, and that is where Dordt will start. Morningside will start after the 24-yard punt into the wind by Noah Clayberg. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at the Dordt 41-yard line. Good field position for the Mustangs to start. Over on the soccer field, Dordt and Hastings women's soccer. They play 110 minutes, settle for a 0-0 double overtime tie. Men's game will get started just a little bit late due to the women's contest obviously going overtime, along with some senior day recognition. Reed Jurgensmeyer in motion, left to right. Dolencheck back to pass. He's going to pass to the sideline, and the pass is incomplete, in and out of the hands of Jurgensmeyer. They're going to get Zade Nicholson, though, for a pass interference. There's a flag on the play. Resting at the 16-yard line. And if this is against the defenders, so that'll be a 1st down for the Mustangs. Indoor territory at the 26, so that's a 15-yard penalty. 1st down for the Mustangs. Well, Dordt's defense got a stop on the last possession. Let's see if they can do it again. They turn, hand, give to Sims. Sims tripped up, falls forward to the 20-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. 2nd and 5. Colton Vanderberg coming onto the field. Colin Ostenink checking out. Safeties for the defenders. You've got Nicholson and Placide back deep. Jurgensmeyer. Stack him up on the near side. Now he lines up in the slot. Back to pass. Dolencheck looks left. Now comes back over the middle of the field. Pass is complete to Tuafua. And that's another 1st down for the Mustangs inside the Dordt 20, down to the 16-yard line. So Morningside leading 14-10 with 10:30 left to play in the 3rd period. Dolencheck turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder darts his way forward, waits for the hole to develop, and then hits it for a 6-yard gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. He's all the way down to the 10-yard line. And it's going to be a short 4, actually. Doesn't quite need the 6 for a 1st down. We'll call it 2nd down and 5. 2nd and 4 for the time being. Handoff Ponder. Ponder cuts it back to the middle of the field. And AP Ponder stopped at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 5 on the play. It's going to be 1st down and goal to go for the Mustangs at the 5-yard line. Dordt trailing 14-10. Morningside, a touchdown here, puts them up 2 scores. Dolencheck hands it off to Sims. Sims, the ball carrier. Sims, stiff arm into the end zone, touchdown. Anthony Sims with his 7th touchdown of the season, his 2nd today, as he cleans up at the end for a touchdown run, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Mustangs take a 20-10 lead with 9:42 remaining here in the third quarter. Chase Carter is on to attempt the point after. And Chase Carter out of the hold of Caden Ladwig. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Mustangs lead 21-10. 21-10 our score. You're listening to Dordt Football on KDCR. Back with more in a moment.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by the Van Englenhoven Agency of Orange City. We do one thing insurance. Rod DeBoer is an agent, 737-6000. And by CNH Body Repair in Orange City, an iCar recognized gold class shop and full service automotive collision repair facility. Also offering 24-hour towing and recovery services in Northwest Iowa. CNH Body Repair, their reputation didn't happen by accident.
You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. We're also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. Morningside will be kicking off, leading 21-10 with 9:42 remaining here in the third quarter. So again, Dordt will need to respond. Gave Morningside a relatively short field to work with moments ago, and Morningside capitalized. And now the Mustangs kicking off with the wind, and there's going to be no return here. Stays. And Sonderman watch that ball fly over their head at the goal line. And the defenders will take over first down and 10 at their own 25. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. And let's take a quick look at our scoreboard, brought to you by Fairway Meat and Grocery. Fairway Meat and Grocery in Sioux Center, best at fresh, serving the community since 1991. Northwestern leads Midland 22-0. Dakota Wesleyan over Briarcliff 13-10. Hastings leads Jamestown 6-0. Dordt trailing 20-10. Noah Clayberg turns, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll left. Going to try to run now, and he's going to be stopped for a short gain on the play. It's second down and 8. Tackle made by the Mustangs. Number 21, cornerback on the near side. That's Jalen Portis. Portis has been in on a lot of tackles already today. And actually, he's an outside linebacker covering up on the slot receiver. Fake the handoff. Clayberg under pressure. Pass is incomplete, intended for Jaden Heisman. That's going to bring up third down and 8, and the clock stops with 9:08 left to play in the third period. Well, if you're Dordt, you obviously want points, but if nothing else, you need a little bit of field position here. Need to pick up a first down and keep your defense on the sideline for a little while. Noah Clayberg, third down and 8. He's in the pistol. Has Skibout behind him. Sets up a screen pass. It's batted up into the air. Incomplete. And that'll bring up fourth down, and Morningside's defense, nothing doing that time. Seth Maitland, I believe, breaking that play up. Morningside did not bite on the fake at all. They played the screen pass. And now Dordt kicking. Fourth down and 8 at their own 27, and Morningside will get the football in good field position once again. Wind not as much of a factor, it doesn't seem. And Clayberg's line drive kick takes a Morningside bounce at the 45. In Morningside territory, comes back to the 47, and that is where Morningside will take over 53 yards from the end zone. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. We're also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. If you're Dordt, you need the defense to make a play. Trailing 20-10, 8:54 remaining in the third period. Dordt down a couple of the scores. Back to pass is Dolanchek. Dolanchek pumps, and now pass complete to Juergensmeyer inside the 20. And Juergensmeyer ducks out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It'll be a Morningside first down. Morningside made it look pretty easy that time. Dolanchek, plenty of time. Dordt put some pressure on Dolanchek in the first half. Morningside seems to have cleaned that up at halftime. Now Juergensmeyer will line up to the near side. 15 seconds to get set. Now 12. Juergensmeyer on the near side. They motion Ponder out of the backfield. Dolanchek back to pass. Dolanchek pass is complete into the end zone, touchdown. Al-Busafi. Al-Busafi on the receiving end of that 15-yard touchdown pass, and the Mustangs now leading 27-10 and threatening to pull away. They've gone up by 3 scores, and on to attempt the point after is Chase Carter. Chase Carter trying to make it a 28-10 contest. And the snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Morningside Mustangs taking control with a couple of touchdowns here in the second half. They lead 28-10. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by People's Insurance. People's Insurance wants to provide you with experience, value, and selection for all your insurance needs. You can call Blake Kruger or Lisa Dykstra at People's Insurance in Sioux Center, 722-0101. People's Insurance, with locations in Sioux Center, Rock Valley, Leicester, Akron, Sheldon, and Hayward in Iowa, and Jasper, Minnesota. And by American State Bank, proud to support Dordt University and Defender Athletics.
The Great Plains Athletic Conference was founded in 2000 and is proud of its academic and athletic excellence. Since the league began, we have had 31 NAIA National Team Championships and boast over 700 NAIA Daktronics Scholar athletes annually. To learn more about the GPAC, including fan protocols during COVID-19, go to our website at gpacsports.com or follow us on Twitter at gpacsports.
You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. Morningside kicks it through the end zone. Dordt will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25. And Dordt needs to score here, otherwise this one could get away from them. It's already a 3-score difference on back-to-back scores by the Mustangs here in the second half. Hand off to Carter Skibout. Skibout picks up maybe 3 on the play. We'll give him 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Skibout averaging right at 6 yards per carry coming into the contest. It's been really hard work on the ground, though, today for the defenders. Had some success, but Morningside's defense pretty solid. And Dordt's been getting where they've been getting normally 6 and 7 yards, and that good push up front. They've been getting 3 or 4. Now another 3-yard gain on the play. It's going to set up 3rd down and 2. Dordt with it at their own 33. They need the 35-yard line for a first down. Clayberg looks to the sideline. 15 seconds on the play clock. 7:25 left to go in the quarter. Clayberg runs option, pitches it over to Trojan. Trojan gets a first down, and he's spun out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Joshua Miller making the tackle, but not before Trojan picks up 4 yards. 1st and 10 for the defenders at their own 37. 1st and 10 for Dordt. Clayberg looks to the left. Got Levi Jungling back on the field. They're going to pass to the sideline, and the pass intended for Jungling, and it's broken up by Jamal Jones, sophomore from California for the Mustangs. Brings up 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10, so Jungling back on the field. He was maybe on the field for 50% of the snaps in the first half of play. Lines up in the slot. Handoff, Skibout, 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and long. 3rd and long for the defenders for Skibout. That is his 11th carry today, just over 30 yards, so he's been held to half his average on yards per carry. 3rd down and 6 for the defenders at their own 41. Clayberg looks to the sideline. Mitchell Van Regenmorter snaps it back to him. Clayberg looking down the field. He's flushed from the pocket and makes a man miss. He's into the open field. He's to the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, defenders. Noah Clayberg steps up in the pocket, makes a man miss, and then does the rest. And the Dordt defenders back in it, trailing 28-16 with 6:23 remaining in the 3rd period. So Noah Clayberg with that run goes over 100 yards on the ground. And for Noah, that might be a new season long in terms of a run from scrimmage. Snap is down for Zachman. And Zachman's kick is good. And the defenders trail 28-17. So the defenders not dead yet. Make it a 2-score ball game again, 28-17. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. Back with a kickoff right after this.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by Farmers Mutual Insurance Association of Hull, a Grinnell Mutual member, providing property protection to Northwest Iowa farmers and homeowners since 1886. And by Joe's TV and Appliance in Orange City, offering new and used appliances, grills, TVs, and now Serta mattresses, all backed with service you know, guaranteed by Joe.
That will officially go as a 59-yard touchdown run by Noah Clayberg. And for Clayberg, that is his longest run from scrimmage this season. That also pushes him over 100 yards of rushing today on 23 carries. He's got 145 yards on 23 carries. That's his first touchdown of the day. And on the ground, that is his 11th touchdown this season. Brett Zachman kicking off, and Zachman's kick into the wind, taken at the 8-yard line, out to the 10, to the 20. Up the left sideline, and not much there, and Bryce Christian in on the stop. Return man for Morningside got spun around. And it's out to the 29-yard line, and that'll be a first down for the Mustangs. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. On the return again was, I believe that was Schweigert, number 89. See if my stat keepers agree with me or not. Back to pass is Dolanchek. Dolanchek steps up in the pocket, under pressure, dodges the pressure, and it's picked off at the 40. Nathan Kabongo on the interception. Dolanchek, one of the few times today he has been under pressure, and he throws it directly to Nathan Kabongo on the far sideline in front of the Morningside bench at the 39-yard line, and the defenders will take over. 1st down and 10 in Morningside territory, trailing 28-17 with 6:05 left to play in the 3rd period. So the defenders force a turnover, and that all started with the pressure applied on Joe Dolanchek. Now Dordt will go to the ground. No, planting. Clayberg, pass over the top for Heusman, and Heusman is interfered with, can't come down with it. He got in behind the Morningside defense, and the defenders will get 15 yards. Pass interference against the Mustangs. And that'll be a first down for the defenders from the 39 down to the 24. So Dordt showing some signs of life. After getting down 28-10, they're back to then 28-17, and they've got the football in Morningside territory at the 24. So Noah Clayberg looks to the sideline. Clayberg with 5 seconds on the play clock. Noah back to pass. Lofts it towards the end zone. Hubelhorst up after it. Does not come down with it. Pass falls incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. So the defenders now trying to just loft it up to a couple of their tall wideouts, Hubelhorst and Heusman. See if they can make the play. That's basically all you're asking for at this point is somebody to come up and make a play. And that was Schweigert on the return on the kickoff initially for Morningside. Handoff, Skiebout, darts inside, picks up 2 on the play. It's third and 8. 3rd and 8 for the defenders. Into the wind here. Looking at the flag, it's mainly, looks like more west than north at this point, so a cross breeze if that comes into play on a field goal attempt. Clayberg turns, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, makes a man miss, and he is dragged down inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. So that's another first down for the defenders with 5:20 left to play in the 3rd period. Noah Clayberg on that carry. His 24th of the day. Clayberg back to pass. No, he's going to step up in the pocket. He's into the inside the 5, down to the end zone. Touchdown defenders. Noah Clayberg, an 8-yard touchdown run on first down and goal to go from the 8. And the defenders trail it 28-23 with 4:57 left to play in the 3rd period. Are the defenders going to go for 2 here? It looks like they might. So a 2-point conversion try on the way for the defenders. They feel like they've got Morningside on their heels maybe. 13 seconds on the play clock. Now 10. Skiebout is behind Clayberg. Fake the handoff, rolling right. Clayberg under pressure, pass to the back of the end zone. Did he get it? They're going to rule it incomplete. The back judge rules it incomplete. Hubelhorst falls to the ground. Jaden Heisman doesn't believe it. He puts the hands up to the helmet, but in the meantime, Dordt has made it a game. Back-to-back scores for the defenders. Dordt trails 28-23. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. Back with more from Open Space Park in a moment.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by Northside Body Shop, serving the community since 1955. Offering body and fender work, paint, free dent removal, glass installation, and chip and frame repair. A certified PPG shop at 722-2313. And by Kevin Gacy, CFA, and Water Valley Investment Advisors. Custom tailored investment services for the successful investor. 712-395-0764.
You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88.5. We're also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. The Dordt defenders back to within 5 at 28-23. Brett Zachman will be kicking off for Dordt. And Jalen Placide will hold for Zachman. Windy enough that the ball won't stay in the tee. End over end kick taken by the Mustangs at the 10-yard line to the 15 to the 20. And that's going to be it. 21-yard line. That's the return for the Mustangs. And the Morningside Mustangs. Will have it first down and 10 at their own 24. So Joe Dolanchek on his last possession threw an interception under pressure, one of the few times Dort's been able to pressure the Morningside signal caller. AP Ponder on the carry, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down and 10. Morningside still leading by a single score. Dordt missed on the unable to convert 2-point try. Dolanchek looks to the sideline. 3 receivers set to the left, right side of the field, wide open. AP Ponder now on the left shoulder of Dolanchek. Handoff to Ponder. Ponder out to the 30-yard line. Maybe picks up 5 on the play. Looks like 6. It's going to be third down and 4 for the Mustangs at the 30-yard line. Dordt trailing 28-23. Still some time left here in the third quarter. About 4 minutes left to go. Just under 4 minutes to go now. Dolanchek back to pass. Screen pass set up, and that's Ponder. He's got some room to run. He's up the left sideline. He could go. He's to midfield, to the 40, and dragged down at the 35-yard line. And Morningside gets the first down on the screen pass completion to Ponder. And Ponder had a line of blockers for him. Brings him all the way down to the Dordt 35-yard line. Dolanchek hands it off. This is Sims. Sims, broken play, and he's inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. So Ponder checks out of the ball game. Sims checks in, and immediately Sims deep into Dordt territory at the 16-yard line. They hand it off to Sims. Sims, stutter step, makes a man miss. We've got a hold on the play. This one's coming back. Sims is going to celebrate, but I think this is going to be a holding penalty coming back. There's one flag thrown at the 16-yard line, another one thrown at the 10, and the defenders surrender the touchdown run, but this one's coming back. Officials conferring. I'm guessing both were holds. So there were actually 2 holding penalties on the play. Dordt will take the hold that occurred at the 16. They'll accept that penalty back to the 26. And the Morningside Mustangs now facing first down and 20. First and 20 at the 26. Ponder back in the game. Dolanchek flush from the pocket. He's to the 20. And chased down from behind by Sam Andrews. He's able to scramble for 15 yards on the play. And it'll be second down and 5. Second and 5 for the Mustangs, so they got 15 of the needed 20 yards on that scramble. Dolanchek doesn't run much. Coming into the game, just had 5 rushing attempts officially. He's in the shotgun, back to pass. Throws towards the end zone. Jurgensmeyer, and that pass is incomplete. But a flag comes out as well. Jurgensmeyer doesn't come down with it, but they're going to say Placide got there a little too early. Nope, they're going to say Abe Stays was there too early. And it's going to be first down and goal to go for the Mustangs at the 2. So Morningside trying to reestablish a 2-score difference here with 2:24 left to go in the third quarter. Dolanchek turns, hands, gives to Sims. Sims into the end zone, his 3rd score of the day. Anthony Sims entered the game with 5 touchdown runs. He's got 3 today. Doesn't have a ton of yards, but he's finished off the drive for the Mustangs. And Morningside using their depth at running back to build back to a 34-23 lead. 34-23, Chase Carter on to attempt the point after. And we have movement on the line of scrimmage. Flags come out before the kick goes up from Carter. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Mustangs. And it'll be first down. It'll be a field goal try again this time. Ladweg will have it at the 15, so this turns into a 25-yard point after. Ladweg is ready. Snap is down for Carter. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Mustangs establish a 35-23 lead. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by Joyner & Zorn Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. And by Highway Chevrolet Buick. Find new roads at Highway Chevrolet Buick in Rock Valley, Iowa. Their entire inventory of over 150 new and used vehicles is on the web at highwaychevrolet.com.
You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. Morningside leading 35-23. Anthony Sims, 32 yards on 5 rushes, but 3 of those rushes have been for touchdowns. Noah Clayberg for Dordt, 9 of 20 through the air, 90 yards, 25 attempts rushing, 167 yards on the ground. A.J. Ponder for Morningside, 21 rushes for 139 yards. And the kickoff is through the end zone. It'll be first down and 10 for the defenders at their own 25. Over on the soccer field this afternoon, the Dordt women's soccer team falls 1-0 in double overtime to Hastings. 1-0 the final there. Men's soccer, Hastings leading Dordt in the first half 1-0. First down and 10. Pass far side. Heusman to the 30-yard line. So Clayberg completes the pass for a 5-yard gain on the play. It'll be second down and 5 at the 30. Well, Dort's going to find a way to keep pace with Morningside. Back-to-back national champs. Pass is complete to Heusman. Heusman out past the 40 to the 42-yard line. Runs over a would-be tackler. And the Mustangs, I believe that was Cooper Van Sagern. He's going to have to get off of the field now. Shaken up on the play. He had an interception earlier today. Clayberg looks to the sideline. Football's at the 42. Handoff to Sonderman. And did we have a flag on the play? I think there's one resting at the 39-yard line. I think we might have had an illegal shift on Dordt. Wait for the indication from the official. So it'll be first and 15. They say that there were 2 players in motion at the same time. Call the infraction against Levi Jungling. So first and 15 for the defenders at their own 37. Clayberg gets the snap, takes the handoff, Dodges a tackler, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of 3 or 4 on the play. Seth Maitland on the tackle. Clayburgh brought down at the 34-yard line, and that will set up second down and 17. So the defenders now trailing by 2 scores, 1:15 left to go here in the third quarter. Pass complete on the far side to Heusman. Heusman back to the original line of scrimmage on this set of downs. And it'll be third down and 10. Third and 10. Third and 10 for the defenders at their own 41. Clayburgh back to pass. Has Sonderman open out of the backfield. Pass is complete over the middle to Hayden Large. Large at the 46-yard line. Comes to a sliding stop after making the grab. On the coverage was Joshua Miller. And that'll bring up first down for the defenders in Morningside territory at the 46-yard line. Dordt's had to go to those shorter passes here this afternoon. Levi Jungling not at 100%. In fact, I'm not sure Jungling has a catch today. Played about 50% of the snaps in the first half of play. First and 10 for the defenders. Clayburgh rolling right, plants, throws, has a man open, and he is held on the play, and they can't cover Jaden Heisman. Drew Bessie's going to be called for the penalty. It's either a hold, defensive holding, or pass interference. Very nearly tackled Jaden Heisman. Heisman stumbled and fell as he was making a break on the ball. This will be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the defenders. Dordt with it at the 31-yard line. 25 seconds on the play clock, 8 seconds on the game clock. This very well could be the last play of the third quarter. Clayburgh turns, rolling left, throws for Heuvelhorst. Heuvelhorst unable to chase it down in the corner. And that'll bring up second down and 10 at the 31 with 3 seconds left to go in the period. Second down and 10. Seemed to be some miscommunication that time between Clayburgh and Heuvelhorst. Heuvelhorst did not have a chance at that catch on the pass that was thrown with the route that he ran. Second down and 10. Rolling left will be Clayburgh. This will be the last play of the quarter. Pass underneath, complete to Heuvelhorst down to the 20-yard line. That's another Dordt first down, and that brings the third quarter to an end. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5, Morningside 35, Dordt 23. Fourth quarter of play coming up right after this.
Here at Dordt University, we have tremendous support from the local community and from Defender Nation across the country. The Defender Gold Club is a byproduct of that support and enables our student athletes to perform at the highest level.
As a Defender Gold Club member, you are helping our athletes pursue championships while also helping them grow physically, mentally, spiritually, and academically.
The Defender Gold Club supports the university's mission by equipping student athletes to strive for excellence in all areas of life while having a transforming experience in athletics.
Join us in supporting the growth of our student athletes through joining the Gold Club and making a gift that supports scholarships, team trips, or facility enhancements.
We invite Defender Nation to support our athletes and become a Defender Gold Club member.
Partner with us in supporting all sports or sport of your choice. Your support makes a difference. Join the Defender Gold Club today.
People like you help us believe in a bold future for Dordt University athletics. Thank you, and go Defenders.
Go Defenders!
interceptions and 2 touchdowns. Clayburg has 2 interceptions and 1 touchdown. 1st and 10 for the defenders at the Morningside 20-yard line. Yet another trip into the red zone for the defenders. Let's see if they can come away with a score. Make it interesting again, trailing by 2 scores right now. First play of the fourth quarter. Handoff, Sonderman, left side of the line. Picks up 3 before he's driven backwards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7 for the defenders. Morningside comes into today's contest 5-0. Dordt 5-1. The lone blemish for the defenders. The loss a few weeks ago to Northwestern here in Sioux Center. 2nd and 7. Fake the handoff to Sonderman. Clayburg rolling right. Tries to get to the edge. Turns the corner. And he is forced out of bounds near the 10. Looks like he's shy of the first down by maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd down for the defenders. 3rd and 1. Empty the backfield. Jungling is to the near side. Large, Warner, and Hubelhorst to the far end. Keeping it himself is Clayburg up the middle, and Noah Clayburg inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. So another first down for the defenders. Coming up to make the stop, Weston Schultz. Schultz on the tackle. It'll be 1st and goal for the defenders at the 8. Dordt trailing 35-23. Clayburg back to pass. Pass is intercepted, and this could be a pick 6, and we also have a flag on the play. There is a flag at the goal line. And this is going to be against Morningside. I believe it's going to be a defensive holding. It was thrown by the back judge. So Dordt will get that one back. And that is Drew Bessie again. And Drew Bessie has had a tough go of it here in the second half, trying to defend. He's been matched up against Jaden Heisman a couple different times. He's gotten a couple of pass interference calls against him. And that's a costly one, as that takes away a would-be interception at the goal line, and it gives Dordt 1st down and goal to go inside the 5 at the 3. Clayburg carries it himself to the goal line. Noah into the end zone. Touchdown defenders. 35-29 pending the point after. Noah Clayburg, the 3-yard carry, the designed quarterback run. And Dordt now on to attempt the point after try. Dordt trailing 35-29. Blade Coons will be putting it down. Brett Zachman will be kicking. Trying to bring it back to a 5-point game. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. Dordt trails 35-30 as the defenders make Morningside pay for that pass interference call at the goal line. Wipes away an interception. Dordt makes the most of it. Noah Clayburg, 3-yard touchdown plunge. Dordt back to within 5, 35-30. Back with more after this.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by the Van Englenhoven Agency of Orange City. We do one thing insurance. Rod DeBoer is an agent, 737-6000. And by CNH Body Repair in Orange City, an iCar recognized gold class shop and full service automotive collision repair facility. Also offering 24-hour towing and recovery services in Northwest Iowa. CNH Body Repair, their reputation didn't happen by accident.
Lots of time left in this one as the Dordt defenders trail Morningside 35-30. Dordt will be kicking off. This will be Brett Zachman. Zachman kicks off. And Zachman's kick is taken at the goal line, out to the 5, to the 10, to the 20, to the 25. And Michael Sonderman on the tackle. That is the return by Caleb Schweigert, and the Morningside Mustangs will take over first down and 10, leading by 5. So every time Dordt has made a challenge, Morningside has had an answer. And Joe Dolenchek will come onto the field for the Mustangs wearing number 12. Listed on your official roster as number 17, so beg if there's any confusion out there. Dolenchek in the backfield. Turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder bounce to the outside, not much there. Ponder is brought down at the line of scrimmage. He's out to the 28-yard line, and that was it. So back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 28-yard line. Juergensmeyer will line up in the slot for the Mustangs. Dolenchek checks his wristband on the play called from the sideline. Dolenchek turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder trying to bounce it to the outside, and he's not going anywhere that time. Tackle made by the defenders. Zade Nicholson. Nicholson, the sophomore from Walnut, Iowa, stops Ponder for no gain on the play. Actually picked up 1, maybe 2 yards. Generous spot that time down to the 30 as he got spun down. He's officially down at the 30-yard line. It'll be third down and 8. Third and 8, Morningside working into the wind here in the second half. Dolenchek looks left. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Dordt brings pressure. Dolenchek over the middle. Pass is incomplete. Ponder trips and falls. It'll be fourth down and 8. 4th and 8 for the Mustangs, deep in their own territory at their 30. They can't roll the dice here in that situation. And it's going to be 4th and 8, and the Mustangs will be forced to punt. Colton Earlbeck will be punting. Back to return will be Nathan Kabongo. It's been a while since Dordt forced a punt. I believe it's the first time of the second half Morningside has been forced to punt. Earlbeck with the line of scrimmage, officially the 28-yard line. An end-over-end kick. Kabongo will call for a fair catch. It'll take a Dordt bounce at the 40, and that is where Dordt will take over first down and 10 after the 31-yard punt by Colton Earlbeck. Earlbeck averaging 33.2 yards per kick, and now the defenders have the football. Down 5 with 12:13 remaining in the game. Noah Clayberg looks to the sideline. 3 receivers set to the right. Heusman, Jungling, and Large. Large is actually going to line up as a true tight end. Far side is Hubelhorst. In the backfield is Sonderman. Nope, that's Skibout. Rolling right is Clayberg under pressure. Clayberg's going to throw it up for grabs, and that one's going to fall incomplete. Jaden Heisman, the intended receiver, was well underthrown. And it will be second down and 10. Second and 10. So second and 10 on the way for the defenders. Mitchell Van Regenmorter up to the line of scrimmage. Van Regenmorter will snap it to Clayberg. Clayberg back to pass. Clayberg pass underthrown. Hubelhorst comes back to get it. He's down to the 40-yard line. That is a 20-yard completion from Clayberg to Hubelhorst and the defenders. The defenders first down and 10 at the 40. Back to pass is Clayberg. Clayberg pass completed over to Heusman. Heusman drags a tackler to the 35-yard line. And that's a pickup of 5 on the play for Jaden Heisman as he refuses to go down easily. Tackle made by the Mustangs, or forced out of bounds finally by Jalen Portis. It's second down and 5 for the defenders at the Morningside 35-yard line. Noah Clayberg Kleberg barking signals, turns, hands, gives to Skibout. Skibout ducks inside. That's maybe a 3-yard gain on the play. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be shy of the 33, so just a 2-yard pickup on the play. 3rd down and 3 for the defenders at the Morningside 33-yard line. Dordt is down 5. Dordt will go to Ethan Thomas at quarterback. That means Kleberg will line up in the slot on the near side. Ethan Thomas, empty backfield. They send him in motion. They hand it off to Kleberg. Nothing there. Kleberg stopped for no gain on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 3 for the defenders at the Morningside 33-yard line. So the defenders will go for it here. 4th down and 3 with 10:45 remaining in the game. Dordt trying to extend the drive. Not in field goal range here. This would be a 50-yard field goal with the wind, and all it would do is bring you from down 5 to down 2. So Dordt will look to extend the drive. 7 seconds left. Now 5 on the play clock. Kleberg sends a man in motion out of the backfield. Back to pass is Noah. Noah steps up in the pocket. Pass is complete to Jungling. First down, defenders. Levi Jungling over the middle, and what a time for the first catch of the day for the senior from Pella, Iowa. He will limp off of the field to the sideline. He's been a hurting player most of the day today. Take a lot to keep him off of the field against this Morningside team, his last go-around for the Dordt senior. So 1st down for the defenders at the 23 as Jungling comes down with it. Handoff, Skibout, no. Kleberg's going to loft it up for Heusman, and it falls incomplete. Now they've moved the defenders around a little bit. They're going to try defending Heusman with a different defensive back. Drew Bessie was having some troubles. He got called for a couple of penalties in trying to defend Heusman. And instead, I believe it's Dane Davis now covering. He's got the chore of trying to stop Heusman. Handoff, Skibout down to the 15-yard line. Dordt facing 3rd down now and 2. 3rd and 2 for the defenders in Morningside territory. 9:30 left to play in the game. Noah Kleberg in the pistol, has Skibout behind him. They need the 13 for a 1st down. They've got it officially at the 16, so 3rd down and 3. Kleberg looks to the sideline. He's got Heusman to the near side. They're going to run option to the far side. He's got blockers. No. Read wrong. Didn't plant his foot and cut. Instead tried to bounce to the outside. And he is stopped for no gain on the play. May have actually lost a yard on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 4. And Dordt will need to convert on 4th down yet again. Clock continues to roll. Under 9 minutes to go in the contest. That's in regulation. Levi Jungling back on the field. Anthony Trojan will check out. 18 seconds on the play clock. Dordt waiting for the play call from the sideline. 12 seconds. If you're the defenders, you're in the position you want to be in this situation, other than it being 4th down, but you've got the ball and you're down a single score in Morningside territory, and Dordt will call for a timeout. Timeout on the field, charge to the defenders. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by People's Insurance. People's Insurance wants to provide you with experience, value, and selection for all your insurance needs. You can call Blake Kruger or Lisa Dykstra at People's Insurance in Sioux Center, 722-0101. People's Insurance, with locations in Sioux Center, Rock Valley, Lester, Akron, Sheldon, and Hayward in Iowa, and Jasper, Minnesota. And by American State Bank, proud to support Dordt University and Defender Athletics.
You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. We're also live on the World Wide Web, KDCR885.com. Also on the Dordt Media Network, providing your video web stream today. 4th down and 5 for the defenders. Inside the 20. And the defenders trying to extend the drive. Clayberg has two receivers to the right, one to the left. Skibout is behind him. Rolling right is Clayberg. Clayberg looking right. Pass is complete. Hubelhorst comes down with it. They say he caught it. Oh my goodness, is it a first down? That's the next question. Very close to the first down marker. The referee eyeballing it. What's he going to call? They're going to actually measure. This might be the first time this season where I've seen the chains come in from the sideline. Normally on this artificial turf, the yard lines are true, and so you can eyeball it and just take a look. And now it's going to come down to where the spot of the football, and the referees clearing things out. It'll either be first down for the defenders or first down for Morningside. Cannot see where the football is located from my vantage point. They'll get the chains set, and we'll see the reaction, and they're going to give it to Morningside. The head referee, and Joel Penner can't believe it. Joel Penner saw something on the spot of that football, and the best angle that we got is one looking the length of the football. And judging by Joel's reaction, he obviously thought that Dordt had the first down. But as it is, now Dordt's defense will need to make the stop. They've made a couple here in the second half. Let's see if they can get another one. 8:15, 8:16 left to play in the game. So Morningside's defense comes up with a stop. So Morningside will have it first down and 10 at their own 13-yard line. Well, it comes down to a game of inches on that 100-yard field, and Morningside getting the stop on fourth down. Now Dordt under pressure is Dolenchek. We've got a flag on the play as well, and Dolenchek doesn't see anything that he likes with David Kakmarinsky giving chase. He throws it past the Dordt bench and out of bounds. And I believe this could be a hold. We'll see. Flag was thrown at the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a holding penalty against the Mustangs. There's still plenty of time left, 8:09, but Dordt needs to get a stop. It'll be first and 15 for the Mustangs at their own 13-yard line. Dolenchek with his heels at the 1-yard line in the shotgun. Dolenchek looking right. Now we had movement. David Kakmarinsky back on his side of the line of scrimmage, though. Dolenchek turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder maybe picks up 3 on the play. It'll be second down. Second down and long for the Mustangs at their own 11-yard line. So a little bit of room to work here for the Mustangs. Second down and 12. Dolenchek, Juergensmeyer, and Ponder. Those are the names you need to know for the Mustangs. They turn, hand, give to Ponder. Ponder over the gap. Ponder upended at the 20-yard line, short of the first down. Jalen Placide makes the tackle, and it'll be third down and 2. Can the defenders get it back here? 3rd and 2 for the Mustangs. They'll hurry it up. Morningside gets set at the line of scrimmage. Dolenchek turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder gets the first down. Tackle made by Brayton Van Kickerix at the 25-yard line. He needed 3, he got 5. And that's a Morningside first down at the 25-yard line. Now Morningside would love to put together a time-consuming drive here, not give Dordt any more time to work with. So they're starting to milk the clock a bit here. They hurried it up to get that play off with Dordt's defense still transitioning. But now they'll take their time, work the clock. 10 seconds on the play clock. 6:50 on the game clock. Dolenchek turns, gives to Sims. Sims, nothing there. Sims tackled by Brayton Van Kickerix, the sophomore from Rock Valley. Another stop. It'll be second down. Second down and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 26. They are working into the north wind here this afternoon in Sioux Center here in the fourth quarter. Dolenchek looks to the sideline along with his comrades. They'll shift everyone from the right side of the line over to the left and vice versa. Juergensmeyer's on the near side, covered by Kabongo. They turn, hand, give to Sims. Sims, second effort, got him to the 31-yard line. 32 maybe. It'll be third down and 4. Third and 4, another big third down play here for the Mustangs. Equally important for the Dordt defense. Trying to come up with a stop. Third down and 4 at the 32. So third and 4 at the 32. Needs the 36 for a first down. Man in motion, Morningside heavy lineup. Back to pass is Dolenchek. Dolenchek has a man open over the top, and the pass is incomplete. No flags on the play. And the Morningside offense, decision time now for Coach Steve Ryan, and I would guess there isn't much of a decision to make here. At your own 32-yard line, you'll kick the football back to the defenders. So the Dordt defense comes up with a stop this afternoon on third down, and now Morningside will punt the ball back to Dordt. Colton Earlbeck to punt into the wind. Line of scrimmage is the 32. Nathan Kabongo at his own 38. Earlbeck puts his foot into it. Gets caught up in the wind. Kabongo calls for a fair catch and gets it at the 44-yard line. Gutsy play that time by the senior from Plano, Texas, weaving his way forward in between teammates and foes. Calls for the fair catch, and the defenders have it first and 10 at their own 44. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center, 88-5. Let's see if the Dordt offense can put together a scoring drive here. 5:24 remaining. Not sure how many more chances the defenders will get. Handoff to Skiebout. Skiebout, nothing there. Loss of 1 on the play. It's going to be second down and 11. Second and 11 for the defenders. Sunshine comes back out here at Open Space Park. Dordt trailing 35-30. 5:05 remaining. Second down and 10, clock moving. Another handoff, maybe a pickup of 2 or 3. It's going to be third down and 7. So the defenders very conservative on their play calls to start. For Skiebout, his 16th carry, right around 50 yards for the ball game. So third and 7 for the defenders at their own 47. 2 receivers set to the right. Clayberg hands it off. Skiebout, second effort, dropped it. It's down on the ground, and Skiebout gets on top of it, and I think he's got a first down. Carter Skiebout hurt on the play, though, takes his helmet off. And that'll require the training staff for Dordt to come out onto the field, and I think that's a first down for the defenders. They haven't moved the chains yet. So Skiebout got on top of the football. And it is a first down for the defenders at the 46-yard line of the Morningside Mustangs, but Skiebout still shaken up. Being attended to by Dordt's trainer, Chris Fagerness, and also the Joel Penner comes out, along with Devin Eakoff. And Carter will head to the sideline, minus his helmet right now. Devin Eakoff gives it back to Skiebout, so we could see Skiebout again if need be, but Dordt going to the ground on those last set of downs. And now it's first down and 10 for the defenders at the Morningside 46. 35-30, defenders down by 5. Clayberg has Sonderman behind him. Dort's going to run option. Clayberg trying to get to the edge. Turns the corner and is forced out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 6 on the play for Noah Clayberg before he's escorted out of bounds. Stops the clock with 4:10 remaining in the game. Jaden Heisman will line up on the near side. In the slot is Levi Jungling. Far side of the field, wide open. Dordt on the near hash mark. They hand it off to Sonderman, and Sonderman maybe picks up 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 for the defenders. So 3rd and 2 for Dordt at the Morningside 38. Well, this one has lived up to expectations. 3rd and 2 for Dordt. Sonderman is behind Clayberg. Clayberg keeps it himself. Initial effort got him just shy of the first down. They'll mark it at the 36. Just shy of the first down. It's inside the 37. Needs the 36 for a first down. So Dordt facing 4th down and short. Morningside, this could be the game right here. 3:04 remaining. Noah Clayberg in the backfield by himself. 4 down linemen for the Mustangs. They creep everyone up to the line of scrimmage. Clayberg has the first down. Noah Clayberg with the first down. Dordt with it at the 35. Noah Clayberg. He'll give you 4 when he gets 1. He'll give you a couple when he probably should get none. First down and 10 for the defenders at the Morningside 35-yard line. 2:44 remaining in the game. Dordt down by 5. Clayberg surveys. Noah back to pass. Clayberg's going to throw it for Hubelhorst. Hubelhorst unable to come down with it. Coverage that time by Morningside. And I believe that's Dane Davis who's on the coverage, number 16. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Hubelhorst will come off of the field. He's shaken up on the play. Looks like he's favoring that left leg. So now Heisman will go to that side. Dordt has to get their personnel package on the field. Trojan in the game. Might be a time for Hayden Large to leak out over the middle. Tight end for the defenders. 2nd down and 10. Handoff Sonderman. Sonderman follows his blockers. He's to the 30. Second effort got him inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 2:20 left to play in the game. 3rd down and 3. Dordt with it at the 29-yard line. Noah Clayberg looking to the right. He's got Jungling. Sonderman is behind him. 3rd and 3. Pass complete to Jungling. Jungling at the 24. That's a Dordt first down. Jungling hasn't been able to give them everything today that he normally does, but he has given them everything he has. 2 critical catches by the senior from Pella, and the defenders have it 1st and 10 at the 24. Clayberg turns, hands, gives to Sonderman. Sonderman stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 1:40 remaining in the game. Dordt milking the clock as well. They don't want to leave much on the clock for Morningside to work with. It's going to be won or lost on this drive. Mitchell Van Regenmorter over the football. Snaps it back to Clayberg. Clayberg back to pass. Complete to Heisman. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. Down at the 8. First down, defenders. Jaden Heisman makes the grab. Almost spun out of a tackle's grasp. And now the defenders with it. 1st and goal to go inside the 10 at the 8. Heisman shaken up on the play, but I believe we have a timeout charged to Morningside. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. Back with more after this.
This broadcast of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by Farmers Mutual Insurance Association of Hull, a Grinnell Mutual member, providing property protection to Northwest Iowa farmers and homeowners since 1886. And by Joe's TV and Appliance in Orange City, offering new and used appliances, grills, TVs, and now Serta mattresses, all backed with service you know, guaranteed by Joe.
First and goal to go for the Defenders at the Morningside 8-yard line. 35-30, Defenders down 5, 1:15 left to go in regulation. It's going to be won and lost on this drive in all likelihood. Dordt milking the clock. Morningside uses a timeout. They've got 2 left. Dordt has 2 remaining as well. So the Defenders up to the line of scrimmage. Kleberg has jungling to the near side. Hands it off Sonderman. Sonderman, second effort, might have gotten him to the 5. Still on his feet, and they'll whistle the play dead. And Morningside will use another timeout. Morningside trying to preserve the clock as best they can. They've got 1 timeout remaining. It's going to be second down and goal to go at the 6 when we resume play right after this. This is Dordt football on KDCR 88.5.
Here at Dordt University, we have tremendous support from the local community and from Defender Nation across the country. The Defender Gold Club is a byproduct of that support and enables our student athletes to perform at the highest level.
As a Defender Gold Club member, you are helping our athletes pursue championships while also helping them grow physically, mentally, spiritually, and academically.
The Defender Gold Club supports the university's mission by equipping student athletes to strive for excellence in all areas of life while having a transforming experience in athletics.
Join us in supporting the growth of our student athletes through joining the Gold Club and making a gift that supports scholarships, team trips, or facility enhancements.
We invite Defender Nation to support our athletes and become a Defender Gold Club member.
Partner with us in supporting all sports or sport of your choice. Your support makes a difference. Join the Defender Gold Club today.
People like you help us believe in a bold future for Dordt University athletics. Thank you, and go Defenders.
Go Defenders.
Dordt football as we resume play. Handoff up the middle. Gain of 1 maybe on the play for Sonderman, and that will bring up third down and goal to go at the 5 with 1:03 remaining. And Morningside will use their final timeout. So the Morningside Mustangs have exhausted all 3 of their timeouts. Dordt will be faced with third down and goal to go at the 5 when we resume play. We're going to keep it right here. The Defenders trailing 35-30. Today's broadcast made possible in part by a grant from American State Bank, Bohr & Sons of Boyden, CNH Body Repair in Orange City, Farmers Mutual Insurance Association, Highway Chevrolet Buick, Joe's TV and Appliance, Joyner and Zwart Dentistry, Water Valley Investment Advisors, Northside Body Shop, People's Insurance, Sioux Commercial Sweeping, and the Van Englenhoven Insurance Agency in Orange City. 1:03 remaining in regulation. Dordt, 2 plays to find the end zone. It's third down and goal to go, currently at the 5. Noah Kleberg in the pistol. Sends a man in motion out of the pistol. Kleberg looking, flush from the pocket, and he is going to throw it over the middle. It's intercepted, and that's the ball game. Morningside is going to slide at the 30. Morningside brings pressure. Kleberg, flush from the pocket. His pass is intercepted. We have a flag on the play. This one's going to be a sideline infraction in all likelihood against Morningside. Won't change the play, and now Morningside can run out the clock. Interception with 53 seconds remaining. Dordt can stop the clock twice. And it would appear Morningside is going to survive the upset scare by the Defenders. Dordt had it. Third down and goal at the 5. And Morningside comes up with a defensive stop. And Morningside can take victory formation here. Ponder. Well, they're not going to take victory formation. They're going to settle into the pistol. Dolanchek turns, gives to Ponder. Ponder, the ball carrier, and Ponder brought down at the 33-yard line. Dordt will call for a timeout. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. Back with more
This
after
broadcast
this.
of Defender Athletics on KDCR is made possible by Northside Body Shop, serving the community since 1955. Offering body and fender work, paint, free dent removal, glass installation, and chip and frame repair. A certified PPG shop at 722-2313. And by Kevin Gasing, CFA, and Water Valley Investment Advisors. Custom tailored investment services for the successful investor. 712-395-0764.
Morningside will have to snap the football one more time. Well, two more times. Dordt can call a timeout. They've got one remaining. Morningside victory formation. Dolanchek is under center. Takes the snap and takes a knee. And it'll be third down. And that time, Dolanchek didn't take the knee immediately. And you're flirting with disaster there, in my opinion. The defense comes in, and somebody got him on the shoulder pad, it appeared, as he took a knee. As it is, it's third down and 7 now. And Dordt will use their final timeout. So if you're Dordt, you're hoping for something disastrous on the snap for Morningside. That's the only way you get the football back, obviously. And with 44 seconds remaining, it's third down, and Dordt can't stop the clock again. 35-30, this will go down in all likelihood as a valiant effort by the defenders. They had Morningside on the ropes. It was the first time Morningside has made the trip to Sioux Center since 2016, and quite a difference from that 2016 game where it was 70-7 at halftime. I believe it was 49-0 at the end of the first quarter, and Dordt, they've made some strides. This one was there for the taking. This one's going to sting a little bit. Third down and 7, Morningside, victory formation again. Dolanchek this time in the pistol. And Dolanchek turns, hands, gives to Ponder. Ponder still on his feet, dodges his way forward to the 35. And the play clock and game clock almost identical. Morningside will need to run it one time. I think there is 1 second difference between the game clock and the play clock. Will they make them snap it? It doesn't look like it. That's going to be it. You're listening to KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. That'll be your final. Morningside 35, Dordt 30. This is KDCR Sioux Center 88.5. Back with more from Open Space Park right after this.
This broadcast.
I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner with Money Concepts, the planning firm in Sioux Center, reminding you to tune into KDCR 88.5 FM at 7:15 every Tuesday and Thursday morning for Money Concepts Radio, a financial series devoted to bringing clarity and direction to the financial world. And if you've got questions about your own financial life, call us at 712-722-0278 to schedule a no-pressure, no-obligation meeting. We'll help you build your finances on all the things in life more important than finances.
At KDCR 88.5, we are listening to you.
His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations. And keep it real simple, keep it
Today's Christian music for your home or commute at KDCR 88.5.
Here we live between big city and small town, but we don't do anything halfway. We play in a community that's safe for families while providing our kids big city opportunities. We work in a place proud of its rural history that's already writing its future in science and technology. This is a place where we love our neighbors and where a small town is more like a big family. Sioux Center, live life in the middle of everything.
You are watching the Dordt Media Network, a broadcast production produced by the students of Dordt University. Thank you for watching.
Joe's TV and Appliance in Orange City, offering new and used appliances, grills, TVs, and now Serta mattresses, all backed with service you know, guaranteed by Joe. By Highway Chevrolet Buick. Find new roads at Highway Chevrolet Buick in Rock Valley, Iowa. Their entire inventory of over 150 new and used vehicles is on the web at highwaychevrolet.com. By the Van Englenhoven Agency of Orange City, we do one thing: insurance. Ron DeBoer is an agent, 737-6000. By Joyner & Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. By C&H Body Repair in Orange City, an ICAR recognized gold class shop and full service automotive collision repair facility, also offering 24-hour towing and recovery services in Northwest Iowa. C&H Body Repair, their reputation didn't happen by accident. And by Farmers Mutual Insurance Association of Hull, a Grinnell Mutual member, providing property protection to Northwest Iowa farmers and homeowners since 1886.
Here at Dordt University, we have tremendous support from the local community and from Defender Nation across the country. The Defender Gold Club is a byproduct of that support and enables our student athletes to perform at the highest level.
As a Defender Gold Club member, you are helping our athletes pursue championships while also helping them grow physically, mentally, spiritually, and academically.
The Defender Gold Club supports the university's mission by equipping student athletes to strive for excellence in all areas of life while having a transforming experience in athletics.
Join us in supporting the growth of our student athletes through joining the Gold Club and making a gift that supports scholarships, team trips, or facility enhancements.
We invite Defender Nation to support our athletes and become a Defender Gold Club member.
Partner with us in supporting all sports or sport of your choice. Your support makes a difference. Join the Defender Gold Club today.
People like you help us believe in a bold future for Dordt University athletics. Thank you, and go Defenders.
Go Defenders.
Well, the Dordt football team battles, but they take their second loss of the year, 5-2 now for the Defenders after a 35-30 loss to the Morningside Mustangs. Morningside stays perfect at 6-0, back-to-back national champs, and Morningside made the stops in the fourth quarter, and they secure the win today, 35-30. Dordt a couple trips inside the red zone where they didn't get scores. And that ends up being the difference in the ball game. Morningside started the scoring with Joe Dolenchek completing a pass to Reed Jurgensmeyer for a 70-yard touchdown play. With 5:46 left to go in the first quarter, made it 7-0. Dordt got on the board with a Brett Zachman 25-yard field goal to make it 7-3. And two teams traded touchdowns to end the first half. Anthony Sims, the first of 3 touchdown runs with 6:10 left to go in the half. Noah Clayberg, a pass to Hayden Large for a touchdown to make it 14-10 at halftime. Morningside got some separation with back-to-back touchdowns. One a run by Anthony Sims, another Joe Dolenchek to Jamal Abu-Saifi to make it 28-17. Dordt then came back with 2 scores in a row. Noah Clayberg, a pair of touchdown runs, one for 59 yards, the other for 13 yards to make it 28-23. Morningside responded with 3:08 left to go in the third. Anthony Sims, his third touchdown run to make it 35-23. And then the fourth quarter, a battle of wills, and Morningside survives a couple of Dordt trips inside the red zone Dordt did get one score. That was a Noah Clayberg touchdown on a 12-play, 75-yard drive to make it 35-30. Dordt had it inside the Morningside 10 at the 5-yard line, facing third down and goal to go with a minute left to go in the contest. Morningside brought pressure. Noah Clayberg threw an interception, and the Morningside Mustangs survive 35-30. Individual numbers, Dordt 31 first downs to Morningside 16. Total yards, Dordt 484, Morningside 435. Dordt 274 on the ground, 210 in the air. Morningside 216 and 219. Individually, Noah Clayberg, 33 rushes for 198 yards and 3 touchdowns. He was also 20 of 36 passing for 210 yards, 3 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. Jaden Heisman, 8 catches for 86 yards. Ben Hubelhorst, 6 catches for 58 yards. Hayden Large, 4 catches for 41 yards. Levi Jungling, 2 catches for 25 yards. For the Mustangs, A.J. Ponder, 28 rushes for 165 yards. Anthony Sims, 7 carries for 38 yards and 3 touchdowns. Joe Dolenchek, 1 carry for 14 yards. Dolenchek also 11 of 21 passing for 219 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Reed Jurgensmeyer, 3 catches for 115 yards. Jamal Abu Saifi, 2 catches for 59 yards. The Dordt defense was led by Josh Mrazek's 5 solo and 4 assisted stops, 3 tackles for loss. Zayd Nicholson, 3 and 4, and a half a tackle for loss. Jalen Placide, 4 solos, 2 assists. Brayton Van Kickricks, 4 solos and 2 assists. 2 interceptions for the defenders today, Nathan Kabongo and David Kakmarinsky. Morningside was led by Tyler Wengert's 9 solo and 4 assisted stops. He also had an interception. Jalen Portis had 8 solo and 3 assisted stops as well. Dordt loses by a final of 35-30. The defenders are now 5-2 overall, 5-2 in the conference as well. Let's take one more break, and we'll be back to run down the fairway scoreboard right after this. You're listening to Dordt Football on KDCR 88.5. This is the Wireless World postgame wrap.
At KDCR 88.5, when you listen, you hear in each and every song. KDCR 88.5 and KDCR885.com, where the more you listen, the more you hear.
Time for the Fairway Meat and Grocery in Sioux Center scoreboard update. Best at Fresh, serving the community since 1991. Morningside defeats Dordt 35-30. Dakota Wesleyan over Briarcliff 26-7. Hastings over the University of Jamestown 34-7. And it was Northwestern over Midland 43-14 this afternoon in Great Plains Athletic Conference football action. In volleyball earlier today, Morningside a winner over Doane 3-0. Women's soccer earlier, Hastings defeats Dordt in double overtime 1-0. College of St. Mary over Presentation in women's play 5-0. Briarcliff over Jamestown 3-1. And Midland over Mount Marty 2-1. Men's soccer going on right now on the field here in Sioux Center. Hastings is leading Dordt 3-2. That is now in the second half. That is going to do it for our broadcast this afternoon. Back on the air Tuesday night. Defenders facing Dakota State in Great Plains non-conference women's football play. Women's football. Try that again. Women's basketball play. And then we have a week off from football next weekend. And then we have 2 doubleheaders of basketball from the Northwestern Red Raider Classic in Orange City. And we'll have those games for you on KDCR. Once again, our final in Sioux Center. Morningside 35, Dordt 30. For KDCR Sports, I'm Mike Biker.